Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women don't get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck!
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's just say you did. Let's just say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you got, I'm pretty sure it's handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get, disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you're gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. Now, if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and the women know they're such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the
all day. All day.
That's right.
These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver, bitch. I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, "Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel, best show on Sunday." I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'm gonna have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, "As long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be." Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement, leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show 'em we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building, Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
What up? What's poppin'?
How is everybody doing today? Is Mouse coming in and everything, or are you good?
I don't know. I gotta text him.
No problem. We got the lines and everything. Guys, welcome to the show. Gentlemen, we'll go around the room. Guys, got a question, put a Q in there, but let's go around the room first. Zach, you got it. You up, Zach? Talk to him.
He over there crumbling it up.
Headphones. I'm put my headphones on.
He over there crumbling up herbal.
Yo, the return. Yeah, I was doing that earlier. The return of let's get it.
Oh, okay. Hey, there he is. There he is. He's there. There he is.
Miles in the building.
There he is in the building.
What's going on? Guys, make sure you get your soap.
Go to Cunningham Elements and get your soap, man. Get your cologne, and make sure you also go to Mr1950.com and
Shout out to my nigga.
Yes, sir.
Get your silver candles there, man.
Shout out to my nigga.
We got all the stuff to set the mood, man. And then, of course, study up.
Yeah.
Take the book up.
Yes, sir. Study up.
Yeah.
Shout out, bro, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Yeah, man. This is your boy, Miles Cunningham. Let's get it.
All right, guys. Let's get it, guys. TDD wins. Make sure y'all call in, ask questions and everything. Let's move on to the bad boy of the dating game.
Yeah, what up? What up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Yeah, let's get it. Let's go. Let's make it happen.
All right, Fed, you up, dog? What's up?
What's happening, baby?
I like that hat, by the way.
I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? I thought it fit me. You know what I mean? I thought, I'll be out here winning, and I'm trying to get to be winner. So I'm out here. Shout out to my guys, man. Let's get busy today, man. It's a great topic, man. Let's get busy.
Well, speaking of winning, great topic, because I've always said, and a lot of guys always want to get in the game, and they really love the fact that yes, you can get women, you get lots of sex, you get women on you, and all this other stuff. But there's another side to the game that I think all of us have had, and we need to share our stories, let them know that always with us cracked up. A great man like Lucario, I think it was 44 DC or BC or AD was talking about it's so hard to get rid of a woman, because we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about why your life is not your life changed drastically, because women are going to want your time. So let's go ahead and discuss it. But also, guys, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. Lines are open. Call in. Guys, y'all have the floor, gentlemen. You have the floor.
So I'll start it off. Fuck it. Often to a lot of guys, and I've said this, that sex is the lowest form of investment. For any woman. I don't care how sacred sex may be to her, it's still a lowest form of investment if you're just honest with how people really truly look at sex privately, right? So what a lot of guys don't understand is that getting sex from a woman is just crumbs. It's like the tip of the iceberg. And anyone who know anything about women who have actually had women that's really been into them, you gotta know that there's way more value to a woman than her bottom half, as Fifth says. Her bottom half is cool, but there's way more value to what she can bring to you if you know what to do with it, right? And that's assuming that she even sees the value in you to bring her A game to the situation. A lot of guys have never gotten a woman's A game, bro. Like they don't know. But also, even when you talk about just casually dating, there's be chicks that's on your dick. You're like, God damn, I ain't even do nothing. No, all I did was fuck her up. Why she on me like this, right? And it's sometimes when if any guys that haven't felt it, it's surreal. Like, why is it happening? Like, because you ain't doing nothing, right? But what you understand over time, that's why I say your life is a revolving door for women. It's because sometimes you just got to get rid of them because they too much. Right? They don't want to go. You got to make them go. Y'all got it.
No, that's a fact. And this is why I be telling y'all about vetting and dealing with women on your terms. You know what I mean? Because the thing is this is that when I interact with women, I already know that they're gonna be feeling me. So therefore what happens is that I gotta like there's this cartoon called One Punch Man. I don't know if you heard about that. But
yeah. One Punch Man.
He just hits him with one punch and it go crazy, right? So he's that powerful that one punch can destroy a whole bunch of shit. So when you that guy, it's like one thing that you just a little bit of what you're doing, just you being there in the room, the woman is feeling it heavy, just like what K-Zag was saying. So now you're like, damn, I can't give her too much, because notice a lot of you guys who are insecure, notice when you deal with women, you try to overcompensate by giving her so much upfront. I'll take you out. I'll pay your rent. I do this for you. Let me talk to you. You're doing so much shit. When you have game, you're just doing you. And a lot of times you're purposely doing a little because you know how much value you have. So right. you can't even give her all that at you know what I'm saying, because it's going to be too much. And so like K-Zag was saying, where you just chilling and the chick still wants to fuck with you heavy and you haven't even done much yet. So you got to understand that causes clinginess, that causes neediness, that causes you to have to disappoint certain women because they want to see you and they can't. And it could become an issue if you don't know how to deal with it. You see what I mean?
Hey, I've been called a bastard because I wouldn't fuck a chick. I've been called stingy, everything, bro. Like it's crazy. But go ahead, I'm a bad.
Well, I used to always say for me, for you guys, it's, because we're from the 1900s, like I've always said, and back in our day when we had phone booths and things like that, we had to go shopping, and I even tell my clients, I'm sure you tell your clients that, just going to, the things that you normally do, go to the mall, window shop, look at shoes, video games, look at clothes or whatever, just chilling or going grocery shopping, or even washing your car can be an attitude from a woman that says, why didn't you ask me to go? I would love to go with you. Why didn't you ask me to go grocery shopping with you? Why didn't you ask me to go to the mall with you? I just want to hang out with you, spend a date, and maybe we can go back to our place. So it's just something that guys got to understand that I've always said that the toughest times is holidays, birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, because who are you going to choose? Who are you going to decide to? Okay, if it's your birthday eve, who's going to spend your birthday eve with you? Who's going to spend the morning with you making you breakfast? Who's going to spend lunch with you? Who's going to spend dinner with you? And then the ones that don't get those days, it's the next day, the side chick day. So it's beautiful.
It's funny, real quick. I remember in 8th grade, there was a chick who was she was begging to be my girlfriend, and I wasn't feeling her, so I was like, nah. And she came, she was like, okay, can I be your girlfriend just for a week? I said no. She was like, okay, for a day. And then she kept going. She's like, okay, for an hour. I'm dead serious. This is in 8th grade.
I hope you didn't negotiate.
Funny story is that this chick now is actually in jail right now. She was in the news recently, but anyway,
it was a reason.
You dodged one. Actually, if you would have got with her, you probably could have saved her from herself. She probably never would have did that.
That's true.
You could have altered her life, dog, if you would have been a girlfriend for like an hour, bro. I mean, a boyfriend for an hour. Steve, but also, real quick, and I'll pass it to you, just real quick. Also, if you home by yourself chilling and one of the chicks hit you up, what you been doing? I've just been chilling by myself all day. Been by yourself? How come you didn't tell me? I would have came over and saw you, bitch. That's the point. But go ahead, y'all got it, man.
I know it's hard for a lot of men to listen to this conversation. It's hard because they're not in the position that we are when it comes to women like really overdoing it to get attention, right? Well, when you're the guy and you have things that you should be doing for your regular day, and they try to cut it in half for you by helping you out. They call and ask things you may want, or things anything they want to be a part of what you got going on. I would make a real suggestion. I don't know if y'all hear echo?
Yeah, I think it might be on Zach's side. Go ahead, talk. Let me use his mic. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, okay. So
it was not on my side. Stop that.
Oh, it was. It was definitely on.
No, I was on mute when he was talking.
Oh, okay. All right. So look, really quick. So again, the hardest thing to get rid of is a woman who is who admires you. And when she admires you and she looks up to you, it's really hard to move on those women because they've never met nobody they admire. They met men that they normally deal with. There's a huge difference. And a lot of you men don't know it, but if you look at your past, you've probably been dealt with. You haven't been looked up to. See, because when a woman is looking up to you too, the things that she does. I remember Hustle and Flow. I remember one of the coldest parts in there I remember is when he was getting locked up, and she was like, "Who's going to think for me?" because she looked up to him so much for his guidance, his leadership, everything that he was doing. She was thinking, man, if he go to jail, who is going to think for me? Mm-hmm. And then even in that moment, he had to empower her. You can do it. Everything I showed you, everything I taught you, you already know. So, I wouldn't tell her that because that's not the truth.
We told her about who's in charge, basically empowering her.
Yeah, empowering
and
her.
delegating responsibility.
100%. And so at the end of the day, I just need y'all men to understand you are that person. You are that person. You're not that person now because you don't have the game that's needed, but you are actually that person. If there are cars, and this is how I describe a lot of my clients though. There are There are classic cars that are rusted, that are beat down, but it takes the game to restore you. And then once you're restored, man, you're that classic that everybody wants, and everybody just wants to ride in, and everybody wants to see and ask you what year and all that. There's unwanted attention when you have game. Y'all got to get used to it if y'all come get this, man. I'm going to tell y'all that.
Real talk, real talk. I don't know why we the only ones that get spam in our chats when we
got you. We got a call. Let's have this call. Eric 469, sir. What's your wait, Miles? Just Miles. I'll say we got the call. Miles, you do the Miles thing.
Name, age, city, caller. What's going on with you, man?
Yes. This is Jeremiah Johnson from Dallas, Texas, and a shout out to everybody on the panel.
And name, age, city.
Yeah, 23.
23. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yes, my question. I actually watched some videos of Steve Dean on this actual page. He had talk about it with some women when they come up to you, they'll have a high expectation from you. Like I guess when would it come to you first? I mean, my question is like, why would a woman do that? Like, have the thought to even do that at first?
Don't you think you think women like sex? Wait, hold on. Is that mute yourself, buddy? You think you're the only one that likes sex?
I am muted.
No. I understand. I'm saying it works 50-50 for me. I mean, when women, come up to me, it's 50-50. I just sometimes it fills it out. Like it's like a 50% chance it'll work, 50% chance it won't. But
I'm confused. What's the question? You said why do women do what?
Yeah, what's the question?
So why do women why? I guess they first have initial interest, and then it fizzles out when they come up to you. Like it happens to me. Like they be kissing me and everything.
Well, dog. That's because you open your mouth. You open your mouth, caller. What happens is they're probably physically attracted to you. Then when you actually talk to them, they understand what they're talking to. They've met you 1,000 times.
Yes.
And so.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I've had success before.
No. Never mistake success for execution.
Yes.
So when you all talk about success, you should never relate it to a woman. That's success comes from within. It comes from yourself, being the best man you can be. That a woman is a byproduct of your greatness.
Facts. Right.
So you should never say you should never speak in that way when it comes to, I've had success before. No, you haven't.
It's the title that's throwing them off, bro.
You actually knock her down. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Caller, real quick. The title's throwing you off. Having sex with women is not success. It's nothing. It's not, bro. The same woman you had sex with, you know how many niggas fucked up before you, and how many niggas gonna fuck after you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
Yeah. I guess I'm just young. I'm 23, so I'm just
Well, I think your mistake. Okay, so for a lot of you guys out there, I did a show the other day. Y'all guys mistake friendly kindness for flirting.
Right.
And that's the case. Women are just nice to you because some of them are paid to be nice to you, or some are paid to market their sexuality to you blind guys so they can get you. So what happens is, yes, like we've always said, a woman can be interested when they first see you, but like 50 said, when you open your mouth, that's what turns them off. If you can't turn them on, they're going to get turned off. Y'all got it, fellas.
Yeah, I'll just say this real quick is so call it there's either the girl was feeling you at first, and then like we said, she wasn't after the fact because her interest got lower because of what you said or did, or she was never feeling you and she was just playing games the whole time. So a lot of times you guys think that the woman is feeling you, but from the beginning she wasn't, and you're like, well, how come all of a sudden she just never was feeling you in the first place? And just because a woman kisses you, that doesn't mean she's feeling you. Women kiss their girlfriends on the mouth all the time. That don't mean, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing. That can be sometimes just more things she's doing to get more attention out of you. So you see what I'm saying? What lets you know a woman is feeling you is consistent cooperation. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about just one-time thing.
Yeah, that's why I watched you too a lot, Lucario too, because you on your lives, on your personal lives too, you be speaking the real truth. So I appreciate it. That was I know that when you out here, because I go to the clubs a lot, and she came up to me first, but
Caller.
Came to you.
How many times has this happened? How many times has this happened, caller?
no, this only happened to me like this happened like last week.
So this is the one and only time this happened, correct?
No, this ain't no. It happens. It's like I said, it's 50-50. Like it come and go.
So are you one of these choosing signals guys? Like you wait for the woman to come up to you?
No, I in the club, I actually go up to women. I go up to women too. And when I go to this the Mexican club, I'm black, but I like Latinas. So
okay.
I go up to them and then I ask them to dance, and then if they say no, I just go to the next one.
Okay, so these chicks that show interest initially and then the interest goes away. Are these only chicks that you talking about that come up to you, or these is like any girl in general that you happen to meet?
Yeah, I'm talking about the girls that come up. The girl I told you came up to me. She came up to me first.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You're only talking about the women that come up to you.
Yeah, but I like I said,
all right.
I had things with my way when women come up to me.
Okay,
like, it popped off the same night. No lie.
Do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think women know what they want?
I say no.
So do you have the answer to your question or what?
But I guess that's self-explained right there. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the thing is, y'all get confused because y'all never take it back to the common denominator, which is you. So a lot of you guys want women to approach you, but I always say to you guys, a woman approaching you means nothing because she has to still follow your lead to show that she's interested in you.
Right.
So even if, because you said, yeah, I had women approach me and I still fucked them. Yeah, but that's because that woman was interested in you regardless. There are women who come up to you who aren't really interested in you. They're just playing around. So either way, at the end of the day, you still have to interact with a woman in a way where you're leading so she can really reveal if she's interested.
Right.
Yeah. You know what, Lucario? You know what? Real quick, fellas. What happens is they think because the woman approached them that makes the odds in their favor that something is going to happen.
Right.
Like, if she approaches me versus me approaching her, that's going to make the odds in my favor, which is bullshit. Y'all got it.
And
go ahead. Go ahead. I got you.
Hey, and really what it is too is that you don't know this, but women actually prey on men.
Right.
They will see you, and what they call it, I don't know what they do in the East Coast. Mark. They say we call it the mark. Yeah. Mark. Yeah. So look at this clown. Okay, ladies, watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and finesse him. He gonna buy us some drinks. He gonna take me out. I'm gonna string this pussy along, and if I got to give it to him, I will, as long as he got money. So long term, I can take more from him.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
sometimes I can tell just how you're talking that it connects the dots, homie. I think a lot of these women too see you as prey, and they're like, okay, let me go ahead and get this guy.
That girl, I didn't buy her shit.
Well, call it doesn't matter. I would call it doesn't.
We're exchanging information through Snapchat.
Big guy.
And then after that, she just didn't respond.
So I know she had no reason. She had no reason. So the thing is women are going to always set and have expectations until they recognize you're the expectation. And the problem is you don't have any expectations. You don't have any game. So she's going to see you as an easy person because your call is you're shocked because you're asking us why a woman comes up and talks to you. So that goes to show you that you don't rarely get women coming over to talk to you. And like the fellas are saying, just because a woman is talking to you doesn't mean she wants to sleep with you. A lot of women have game, and a lot of women can tell a mark or someone easy that they can manipulate by how you're moving. You up on the wall, you're staring at women all creepy, you're just looking down, you got your beer, your drink all close to your chest and everything. They recognize if I just give them a little bit of play. Well, oh my God,
I know. He's like a sharp soldier. He'll come for you.
You're definitely that. You're definitely that. You're the cuddling guy. You're the guy who cuddles after you have sex with a woman. Okay. You never.
See, I want to know, caller. I want to know, what did you say to her? What did you say to her before y'all exchange information?
No, I said when she come up to me, the first thing that she said, "Oh, you."
No, what did you say? No. Caller. Brother, listen. Please listen. The reason why Laquario is asking you what he's asking you is because he wants to know, like all of us want to know. Did you say what needed to be said to get the answer to the question that you needed?
Hello?
Do you know what I'm telling you or what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm still. I'm listening.
So let me ask you another question. When you walked away from that conversation on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think she was sexually attracted to you? On a scale of 1 to 10, rate that.
I'll probably give it a 5 because of how it went.
Well, how did it go? Okay,
Right.
Walk us through it. She walked over there and said this, and then you said what? Walk us through it bit by bit.
Okay, yeah. So first, she was with her friend. The girl.
Okay, wait. Call her. Wait. Let's slow it down. Okay. Call her. How old are you? You're 20. You know what? If I ask you what 2 + 2 is, what are you gonna tell me?
4.
Okay, you're gonna tell me about Miss Crabtree and how you stayed in fucking line and went in there, put an apple on a bitch's desk, and sat next to Susie with a ponytail.
I'm trying to explain.
No. You don't. Okay, call her. Young man. No. You don't have to explain. You're explaining by just telling us what we're asking, buddy. You don't have to explain all the other stuff. Just give us the 4. Tell us what she said to you and what you said to her, and that is going to magically explain everything. Trust us. Okay? So go ahead. What did she say to you, buddy? And what did you say back to her?
Okay. First thing she said when she came up to me, she said, "Oh, you're pretty." So I was like, "Okay, I appreciate it." I said, "I appreciate it. Let's go dance on the floor."
Wait. She said you're pretty? She said no, hold on, stop. I can't let you do that. Pretty?
She said you were pretty?
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
Not handsome, not sexy.
She was like saying it in a exciting way, like, "Oh my god, like look at me." That's what she was saying.
And you were flattered by that, weren't you?
Yeah, he was. He got cherry cheeks. Nigga had cherry cheeks after that. He was blushing.
I know. My action was like, "Let's dance."
So, caller. Before you continue with your story, because something's off. Don't tell us how you interpreted what she said. Tell us what she said verbatim, nigga. Because a woman calling you pretty, I don't see a woman saying that to a nigga, dog.
Yeah, a woman doesn't say that to a guy. So she said.
So caller, she said verbatim. Did you interpret? Caller, listen, brother. Did you interpret it that way, or did she say that?
She said that.
So she walked up to you and was like, looked you in the eye and said, "Hey, you're pretty." That was the first thing that came out of her mouth.
I swear on my mom. That's the first thing she said.
Yeah.
That's why I'm calling. I was like, she was like, "Oh, get it."
Well, okay, caller. When did you man up and introduce yourself?
What?
Well, okay. I guess I skipped. I skipped that part.
Wait. What do you mean? Wait. Call it. Wait. Let's slow this down. Maybe call. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a handicap or mental disability, big guy? Because I don't want to yell at you.
No.
Are you sure?
No, sir.
You never rode in a small bus. Or anything? Okay.
No.
So can you pretty please tell everything that happened and don't leave anything out from this point on? Because if we're gonna catch you on something, don't sit there and then say, "Oh yeah, I did that." Okay. So let's dial it back. Let's dial it back. We'll unring the bell. She walks up to you and says, "You're pretty." Then tell us everything you said. What happened next?
I said, "Let's go on the dance floor."
So when are you going to introduce yourself?
Well, she got my name after I said that.
Okay, real quick. Okay. I'm curious. A woman says you're pretty, and the first physical activity that pops to your head is dancing, nigga.
Dance, yeah.
Well, yeah. When she came up to me, I was standing like, they have like the high bars.
Bro, I don't care if you're in the middle of the dance floor and you're doing a 2-step. A bitch comes up to you and says you're pretty, and the first physical activity that you want to do with her is dance.
And caller, you consider yourself pretty, caller? You consider yourself pretty, caller?
I consider myself a good handsome.
No, I'd have corrected her off top.
Exactly. What the fuck?
Off top,
No
the
correction.
correction would have happened.
I would.
Hey, you know what? You know what? I appreciate the compliment, but I'm handsome and I'm sexy as fuck. And you know what I'm better at? I'm better when me and you will get along. Look here, put my number in your phone, and then I would have got up out of there. We wouldn't have been going to the dance floor for what?
So how long y'all was dancing? Y'all was dancing for how long?
No, she didn't know how to dance. So after that, we just sustained.
No. You didn't know how to dance.
Wait. So she basically said,
I go to the club. I know how to dance.
Stop. Caller, hold on, brother. Okay, you're 23. Look, I just want to say age don't matter. Age ain't got shit to do with it. I just want to take that excuse away. So a woman tells you you're pretty. You say, let's go to the dance floor. She basically tells you no. Now all that, she don't know how to dance shit. She told you no, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So your first thought was let's exchange Instagrams. So why didn't you just say, look, how about we just get up out there and go back to my place right now? How come you didn't say that?
She was with her friend.
Oh,
And
I'd have told her to come too.
I would have told her to come too.
What callers? This is what I want to know.
How was she with her friend?
How did you transition from dancing? Hold on, listen. How do you transition from dancing to exchanging numbers? So you're on the dance floor. You're like, okay, this chick can't dance. You just stop dancing and say, hey, take my number.
Okay, yeah. I mean, going back to the situation.
No, just tell us what happened. You was there. Tell us what happened.
What happened?
On the dance floor, and you noticed she couldn't dance. So then, what happened after? Did you just say, "Hey, let me get your number"? Like, what happened?
During the process, she was on top of me, like freaking kissing me and shit. And
okay, so wait. So let me get this straight. Wait.
So she was drunk. This bitch was a drunk bitch. What's going on?
So a woman walks up to you.
She wasn't drunk.
Wait. A woman walks up to you, tells you you're pretty, goes on the dance floor and kisses you and all this other stuff magically, and then all of a sudden she's not interested in you.
No, I'm talking about this happened over like past days over text.
Wait, over text.
Over text, caller. We're still at the place dancing. We're not even talking about text, caller.
He's
about what you just said.
He has to be.
What happened?
Oh, you were drunk. You were drunk, caller.
I don't drink.
Well, see, caller, this is why we're having a hard time following your story, because now you're jumping all over the place. We asked you are on the dance floor with the woman, and then you said you exchanged numbers. I said, what happened, right, between you dancing and you exchanging numbers? What did you say in order to make that happen? Like, that's what we're not even, we're still there. We're still at the club. Tell us what happened.
So after she said that she doesn't know how to dance, I said, okay, let me grab your Instagram, Snapchat.
Okay. And so why are you, at what point in that situation did you think she was sexually attracted to you in order to exchange information?
Okay, so yes, let me say this. Before all that took place, we was kissing, like,
okay. Wait. Okay.
You kiss, y'all kissing bitches?
Wait.
You just met the bitch.
How?
You can't say kissing in front of 50.
That is important now, because it's double sword call. You gotta fall on which sword. So how is it that you were kissing this woman, which is weird to me? And it means that if you were kissing her and she didn't reply back to you, that means you're a bad kisser. So which one? So if you were kissing her and she didn't reply, or she kind of ghosted you a little bit, that says you were a bad kisser. So, but we're asking, how did you even get to the point of kissing somebody that said that you were pretty? You said, let's go on the dance floor. What happened between the kiss and you being on the dance floor to make her kiss you?
What happened? Please tell us.
Okay.
I'm dying to know.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you. So after all that took place of we kissing and everything, making out, she grabbed.
No. Rewind. Caller, you're on the dance floor. She says she can't dance. How did you get to the kissing?
was near the dance floor. Like I said, she didn't know how to dance. Remember, she didn't.
So
know
then
how
what
to dance.
happened?
So we
What
never got
happened next? What happened next? You didn't dance. Then what happened?
This nigga dog.
She kept like freaking praising me and shit.
What did she say?
Complimenting me and
Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's back up. So caller,
I
you said, hold on, caller. I just want to get the timeline right because this shit is bugging me. So you said before you caller, stop talking, nigga, stop talking, please. Be quiet for a second. So before you told her you wanted to dance, is this where y'all were making out before that happened, right?
No. The first thing she said, I was pretty. No.
Caller, listen to the goddamn question, nigga. Did the making out happen before you told her let's go to the dance floor?
No.
Okay, so you went to the dance floor, y'all were dancing, and then y'all started kissing?
No, they didn't dance. They didn't get to the dance floor because she couldn't dance. So they were on the side of the dance floor. So what happened after you moved to the side of the dance floor to start her kissing you? What did you say to her, and what did she say to you?
Okay, that at that point, she was on top of me, kissing me. That was when.
No, caller. You're not. Okay. When you're off the dance, you stop dancing. You're trying to tell me you stopped dancing. You were standing in front of her, and she just jumps on you and starts kissing you.
Start kissing you.
I'm dead ass. That's what happened. I mean,
Wait.
So it sounded like she was drunk, nigga.
Wait. You're telling us that you said let's go to the dance floor. She couldn't dance, and then you just pulled her on from the side of the dance floor, and then magically she just jumps all over you and starts kissing you with no kind of dialogue.
After she told me that she couldn't dance.
So she said I can't. She said I can't dance, and then you started kissing after she said I can't dance.
Yeah, we had a peck, and then after that we
No, nigga, I'm not letting you do that. No. A peck, nigga.
I know.
Caller. Stop talking. Caller, stop talking. Caller. There is a fundamental difference. Caller, listen. There's a fundamental difference in saying a woman kissed me versus we were kissing. We were kissing doesn't imply a peck, nigga.
You said making out. That's what you said.
But he said a peck first.
Yeah. Nigga said making out.
He said a peck first.
She kissed me several times that night.
But
we was actually outside too.
Wait, we're not outside yet. We're still on the dance floor.
Oh no, nigga. If I'm a judge, you already in jail. If you had to come to my courtroom,
right? For real,
judge. Yeah, take this nigga to jail now until he get his fucking story together. Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. This dude is all over the place. Caller, why is it so hard for you to say the story how it happened? 1 minute, I was dancing, and then she just jumped on me, and then this, like, bro, where are you at?
And we was outside too.
Yeah, we was outside. Then we went inside, and I put my finger in the butthole. So hey, caller. So listen, big dog. What happened? We're trying to figure out, because if you're saying this woman did all these things to you, then how is it that she ghosted you later on then? If she was all on you, kissing on you, pecking on you, putting her tongue down your throat, how is it that she's not talking to you now?
Horrible.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I called you guys.
So we call her. What'd you text her?
Okay, so now we going to. So we passed that. So now,
what'd you text her?
On my Snapchat, I didn't text her first. She texted me first. She hearted both of my things. So I said, let me go back.
Hearted?
When he get off, y'all let me know. I done lost brain cells.
What did she text you, caller? That's a fact. He said it's hard to tell his story because he let things happen instead of make it. That's a fact.
Yeah,
shout out to Jay Roman, man.
That's
man. Big dog, what is this heart? Why do y'all accept emojis from women?
Caller, what did she say?
I can't control what a woman send me. I can't control.
You can't
send emojis back.
telling her that, hey, don't send me an emoji, send me a statement. Let me send me no emojis. I'm not them. Fuck do I give a fuck if you send me some? What was emoji? A heart? What did she heart?
Yeah, what? Yeah, caller. What did she say? What did tell us? What did she say in the text?
On my story, I had 2 pictures of me. Okay, she hearted both of those photos on Snapchat. That's what she did.
Okay, and what did she say to you?
These niggas.
No, I didn't. She just hearted. She didn't.
No, you said she sent a first message. What's the first message?
No, you got to remember these 20-year-old people. A woman is sending a reaction to a photograph, like it means something to them. Like
that's the message, caller. The heart.
That's the message to them. Yes,
nigga. No, hold on. Are you? Well, hold on. Wait. You serious? That's the message, caller. The heart.
Yes.
You see, this is why we can't really take your we can't caller because what you say is not what we're talking about. You're on a whole nother dimension. So she sent you hearts. Now, what did you respond and say?
Yes, I said. Oh, we had a great night.
15 years old, bro.
Oh, I said next time we should go to the stockyards. That's in Fort Worth, Texas. The stockyards and to the bar. And then when she responded, she said, "Yeah, for real."
But why would you go to a place when she's giving you affection? Why are you going backwards?
So caller, so let me.
Oh, okay, so now when we go back, this is what she told me before she left with her friend.
But why are you offering dates?
Yeah, right, just when they're supposed to be kissing all over you.
Yeah, hold on. I want to hear what did she tell you? What did she tell you before she went to her friends? I'm curious. Go ahead. What happened?
Okay, so we did one last kiss. The thing that she said that you can take me home another time. That's the last thing she said.
But you did.
Hold on, stop it. I'm not gonna let him do that. Wait. She said you can take me home another time. So you tried to fuck? Yay? Yes.
Yes.
Tell us how that went. Tell us what you said.
I sent the heart.
Verbatim. Don't add nothing, nigga.
Yeah, what did you say to let her know you wanted to fuck that night?
Read it to us. Read it. No. Read it. Don't say from off the top of your dome because you don't remember shit. Read it, please.
No, I'm talking about it wasn't. It was physical. It was verbal. It wasn't through text.
He's talking about the night that they kissed. He said that. I'm saying, what did you say to her to let her know you wanted to smash?
I told her. I said, I know. So
Caller, stop. Let me tell you why I don't believe you. Let me tell you why. Because you supposedly told her something in person, but she's gonna wait to tell you over Snapchat. You can take me home another time. How come she didn't say that in person? So how come?
He said she said that in person. He said she said that on the day that they was at the club and before she left. So what I'm saying to him is, what did he say for her to say that? What did you say, caller?
What did you say for her to say that, caller? First thing, what did you say to her?
I didn't say nothing. Wait.
So wait. If you didn't say nothing, why would she say you can take me home another time? If you didn't say nothing,
yeah. How would she make that statement?
This is bad. This is very bad, though.
This is real fucking bad.
But this is why they. Hold on, Zach. Hold on, excuse me, Zach. You telling everybody, the women out there.
This is why you got to share us.
Oh, 100%.
That's a fact.
Oh, wait. Caller. I don't understand something. Help me, because I might be the ignorant one here. She says you can take me back to your place later. So why are you setting up a date to go somewhere outside of your house versus set up her coming back to your place? Caller?
Yeah, I'm here.
Why? If she said you can go back to my place later, why don't you say, okay, why don't you come over on that Snapchat conversation? Why would you say let's go on a date at some other place?
And where was that other place?
I know the other place was another. It was like a bar.
Stockyards in Fort Worth, Texas. It's a bar.
Why would you go to the bar if she said if she said we can go back to your place? Why would you go to the bar?
Oh shoot! Oh me.
What? Wait, what? Wait. A
Can they
woman throw a pussy
I
at
guess
you, and you want to go to the bar?
He said, "This is what she said." She said, "Yeah, I can take her home another night."
Another night, right? Another night. So you had the opportunity to set up that other night at your place, but you decided to go to the bar. Why? Why the bar versus your place?
Yes, please tell us.
Why?
I'm dying to know.
Well, okay. I guess that's where I screwed up on that part. Then.
What?
You screwed up the entire time.
See, and this is why a lot of what you're saying is bullshit. Because if we know that you're screwing up on this part, we know you're screwing up on the story, and we knew you screwed up more in the story that you're not telling us. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam.
Caller.
I know.
So caller, listen. Caller, no, listen. Caller, listen. Caller, listen.
What?
Caller. This caller. This is what I need you to understand. Once you let a woman know where your interests lie, if you let a woman know that you're interested in sex, and y'all have any type of conversation where it's mutually understood that that's where your interests lie, don't introduce anything else until the sex happens. Do you understand that?
Yep, but Zach, call it. This is what I'm trying to understand, and I'm gonna slow it down for you. Now follow me, caller. Just follow on this. I'm gonna flip it to you, and I want you to help me and answer the question for me. I met a woman, and I said nothing to her, and she was kissing me, pecking me, rubbing on me, and all this other stuff. And then the woman tells me that, you know what, I'll go over your place another time. And then we talk, and she sends me hearts. So wouldn't that woman say, "Can I come over?" Wouldn't that be the next carryover of her saying, because if she's kissing me and I don't say anything, and she's sending me heart messages and saying that I'll go over your place without me saying anything, wouldn't the next step be her saying to me, "I'm coming over to your place"?
I guess that's not what she said. That's not what she sent me. So
Right. And what was the last thing she said to you on that Snapchat?
Was okay. After that, she said, "Yeah." She said, "Yeah, for real." That's the last thing she did. Like the symbol.
Okay. And so when she said for real, what was your response?
I didn't respond back after that.
Okay. Yeah, you fucked it up. You might as well just let it go.
So you ghosted her then?
No, she's not real. You can't go.
I'm beginning to think like you're thinking. I don't know. It's a figment of his imagination.
And I'm gonna say, caller. So have you heard how you sound on this call?
Oh my God.
Listen to the playback, please. I beg of you. Listen.
I'm just asking, hey, caller, have you heard all the things we've been telling you?
Yeah, if you guys want to go there, I guess y'all can say. I guess y'all think.
No. It's not. I guess we got to start speaking absolute.
A lot of things did happen that night. It was all over the place.
No, what I'm saying to you is the reason why you don't hear it is because this is your normal, and then you call in and say you wonder why women ghost you.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, caller. Let me ask you a question. What time are y'all going to that bar?
Yeah, what time?
They're not. She's not real.
No, we never did.
No, but this is what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, you know why you never did? Because you never set the date.
It wasn't supposed to be a date. LaCar was supposed to be back in his place.
I know that. But what I'm saying is, he said to her, "We should go to the bar." She said, "For real, for real." He didn't respond after that. So, caller, you said, "Let's go to the bar." She said, "For real, for real." Why didn't you set up the date for y'all to go to the bar?
Because he was waiting for her to lead.
No, exactly.
I think she was shocked. I think that for real was like, hold up. I just told him I want to fuck him.
Right.
And take me to the bar? For real? For real?
You know what? Piff and Lucario, y'all are onto something. And everybody's, been seeing it. Caller, not one time did you dictate anything. You followed her cues. She dictated everything. Not one time did you lead her at all.
So, caller,
are you aware of that? Caller, are you aware?
I said when she came with you, I said I wanted to dance. She didn't know how to dance. And I
know. No. Let me help you out. Okay, come on. Let me ask you a question. And this is gonna help you. So when she came up to you and said you were pretty, what was your first thought about her when you laid eyes on her? What popped into your head immediately when you laid eyes on her?
Did you want to smash?
Well, hold on, Steve. Don't lead them. Don't lead them, Steve. No, I want to know. What popped into your head when you first saw her?
I'm an ass guy, so I looked at the first thing I looked at if she had hips or not. That's what I did. But
Call her. But, bro, how old are you? You said 23, nigga. Are you 15 or 14? Bro, you're not very bright, nigga. I'm asking you fucking questions, bro. God damn.
Kind of strange. 23 years old talking about hips?
Nigga, let me ask you another question. Were you sexually attracted to this woman, yeah or nay?
Yes.
So how come you didn't make sex happen then?
Because he don't have it, fellas. We know that. We know. We know there's no light at the end of the tunnel for this nigga, man. Come on.
It's all good.
Young man. No. Let me say this, dog. Let me say this too. I let you get away. I let you get away with this a couple times. Let me tell you something. And for everybody, I'm gonna teach y'all out there. This is real fucking game right here, right? So when you say the woman can't dance, and I'm gonna let it go to Steve. When you men say women can't dance, what you're really saying is that you can't lead. Because let me tell you, I'm so good at fucking dancing. I'm smooth in a motherfucker. And when I recognize that she don't have skills, I don't want her to look funny by me. So I'm so good, I slow it down. I get really, really close to her. I talk to her ear, and I'm gonna walk her through it. And what I'm telling you is you grab her hips, you two-step with her, you show her, you teach her, you get behind her, you get in front of her, you make her feel good about herself. I don't give a fuck if she don't find no beat. You know what she gonna do? Everybody around there gonna see me leading her, and she's gonna know I'm leading her. But you go out there and say, oh, she can't dance. Like she looking bad. You, for allowing that behavior in your presence, you look bad, dog. And so again, I'm noticing small tidbits because when you're the guy, you want her to be the woman. You want that woman in your space around you to look super good because I look fucking good. So again, I'm telling you, you're not leading. You're not leading from the beginning. First of all, you should have checked her when she was calling you pretty. You knew that. If we go step by step, there was nothing in here that told me that you're in charge. You followed this woman. And even when L at the end, they're with the for real. Okay, what's fucking next?
Exactly. He talking about she ghosted him. I'm like, bro, a woman can only ghost you if you're leading. You're not leading. So how did she ghost you? And she was the last person that responded after you done said, let's go out to this spot. You didn't even follow it up but say, okay, cool. We gonna meet Friday, this time, this date, whatever. You didn't do anything.
He waiting for her to tell. He waiting for her to say, I'm free on Friday at 9, meet you there. He's waiting on her to say everything.
Right. He waiting for her to say, for real, we gonna meet at 9 o'clock at this and we gonna do that.
But she didn't want to meet at the bar. She wanted to meet at his place.
Right, but he don't know that. He don't. This is what I'm saying. He don't realize that.
For real, because she's shocked.
The stocky. She brought up the stockyard while we were in person.
The stockyard.
We get done kissing. If you're in Dallas, Texas, there's a place called the Stockyard. It's near Fort Worth.
But bro, you said the last thing she said was, "Let's go." You know, next time you see me, we'll go to my place. Yes, you said that's the last thing she said, right?
Yes, in person, yes.
Okay, yes. So then why the fuck are you trying to go to something that she says she want to do?
No. She said I can take her home.
Well, then, okay.
So
that means that in my head, I'm saying that we going somewhere first, and then I'm.
Why? Why do you have to go somewhere first?
Why? Please tell us why. Please.
Wow.
Why are you going to the bar? Don't you have drinks at your place?
I don't drink alcohol.
Carla, I just need to know why in your mind do you need to go someplace first?
Okay, I just said that this is what we was talking about before.
No, you're not answering the question. What we're saying is, why do you feel you need to go someplace first before y'all go back to the spot and smash? Why?
Yo. That's what we suggested together.
No, we didn't.
Oh my God!
Now, when did we suggest? When did y'all suggest anything together? You said that she brought it up, my bro. Like, what's?
Wait, he brought up the bar. She brought up the house. When did she bring up the bar? How did we suggest the bar?
Right, exactly. Right. Remember, she said, "Take me back to my place." Then you said, in your mind, that meant you have to do something before. What I'm asking you is, why in your mind you think you need to do something before fucking?
Instead of fuck.
Because the context of what she's told me, she said taking her home another night.
Call her. Another night is the night that y'all talked on Snapchat to set up the time for her to come see you.
That's the point, Lucario. That's the point. The other night.
No. That when I texted, that was the same night. That was the same night.
Call it. Okay.
Bro, you know what's funny about this motherfucker?
These how regular people are. And this is why we told him. This is how normal guys are, Lucario. Everybody who don't have game, this is how y'all interact.
This is how y'all do it. First of all, he's getting led. Listen, you're getting led by the woman caller, and you can't even follow correctly because you're the follower, and you still can't even follow correctly.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Hey,
you can't follow correctly.
So let's agree to disagree. You know?
No.
It's not agree to disagree, nigga. We're trying to tell you that you don't have game. This is why this type of shit is happening, bro. We don't agree to disagree.
Wait, caller. She said, I want to go back to your place. You said you want to go to the bar. We're asking you, why do you want to take her to the bar versus bring her home? And fuck. That's what we're asking.
Why? You still haven't answered the question. Just tell us why.
Yeah, just say I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. This is my first time. Why the bar? Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. What? Okay.
I told you. I keep saying that. I said that we was talking. She told me that she said that on another night I can take her home.
Yes. And okay, and that was the other
night. Before that, Steve was talking about the stockyards. And we said we can meet up at.
Okay, but that was
it's a club. It's another
brother.
Like
okay, dance club, McDonald's, Burger King. Who gives a fuck? She ended everything by saying, "You could go. I'll go back to your place another night." You said that was the last thing being said. So why didn't you just say come over versus you say let's go to the bar? Were you scared? Were you nervous? What was it about you? Why did you say that?
Okay, I failed there.
No, what? No.
No, we're asking you why. Tell us the reason. Why can't you tell us the reason?
Just say, because a lot of guys do what you do. We're trying to figure it out. Were you scared? Was it fear of success? Were you nervous? What was it? Scared?
Yeah.
No. It's okay. No. Wait.
This is why y'all can't get help. This is why y'all are uncoachable. Y'all are uncoachable.
Yes, you're 5. You're not 5 years old. This is just a simple yes or no. We're not gonna laugh at you. Just trying to understand. Okay. What was it? Were you nervous? Because it doesn't make any sense. She's all over you, and then she says, "I want to go back to your place," but you want to go to a bar for what?
So did you think she wouldn't fuck you unless y'all went out first? What was it?
Yeah, what was it?
No, it's not that. I told we was discussing about going to the PRs in the stockyards. That was the conversation we had in person.
No, but then you said the last conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
You said the last thing she said. I mean, after you talked about PR, birds and flowers and all that shit, whatever the fuck you talked about, because you really said you didn't talk about anything anyway, which is another weird thing. But I guess you did have a conversation. But you said the last thing she said was that she would go over your house another night. Did you not say that? Yes or no?
Okay. Yes.
So then what does a stockyard fucking matter when she said the last thing was, I want to go over your place? So why are you taking her to a place other than your place?
I failed.
We know
No. We know you failed. Go ahead, Kazak, because he can't even answer the question.
Oh, caller, we're trying to help you. Okay, this is what y'all have to understand when y'all call in. This ain't about you. Yeah, you might be telling us about your story. There's other people watching that need the help, whether they realize it or admit it or not. There's other people that can learn from this. Caller, you're not the only one acting like this, doing goofy shit. You're not this. It's normal for you type of niggas, right? So we're trying to help you understand why you're making the decisions that you're making. Because if you were sexually attracted to this woman, right, and you tried to get her to the crib, and she said, "Not tonight, another night." The first thing that would come to mind would be, all right, let's exchange contact information and make that happen. And then the first time you message each other, it's about that date. Hey, look, I'm free next Saturday around 9:00 to make that happen. That's it. So what we're curious about is what shifted from the talk about her coming to your crib to now all of a sudden you just offering her a date. Who brought up the date idea? Was it you that brought up the drinking or her?
Yo, I don't drink. I just said that it was a bar, so I don't know. I didn't know if she drunk or not. I didn't know.
But she wanted
Why
to
would
fuck.
you recommend? Why would you recommend going to a bar if you don't drink? If the chick already wanted to fuck, that makes no sense.
Bar, there's more than you. It's a dance.
But she can't dance.
She can't even dance.
She don't dance.
Yeah, I'm done. I can't no more.
All right, we're gonna listen. Caller, you asked us why you got ghosted, and I want you and everybody to see why you need us to teach you the game, because you guys can't even do basic things. Y'all act like y'all are like in kindergarten or something. It's weird to me.
Well, what he did?
Fucking up by following her the first place.
Caller, what you did? You invited her to that place for her. It had nothing to do with you. You wanted to show her a good time. A non-drinking nigga invites a non-dancing bitch to a bar. Makes no sense.
It's like a joke.
I don't drink either. I don't drink either, and I would never.
But he said dancing.
Yeah, but she can dance. But he took her to a place to dance, but she can't dance. You don't know if she can drink, but he took her to a place to drink. She wanted.
That's what
I'm saying. But okay, caller, were you just insecure? Were you just okay? Caller, here's
don't even waste your time.
He wants to lose. He wants to lose on purpose.
Don't even waste your time.
When I told you guys, I said this was just one woman. I pull women all the time from the club.
No, you don't.
No. Stop. No, they pull you, nigga. Stop it.
Wait.
Never mistake success for execution.
Bitches bag you. You don't bag bitches, nigga. There's a difference.
One thing you got to stop doing, like y'all got to stop doing. Y'all got to stop lying and thinking you're more than what you are. You're showing that you're not, dog. You're not that guy. You're not. So listen, I know pride. You want to feel like you want to be at the big table, but sometimes in order to get help, you got to realize you're not that guy, and you're trying to fight that thing because you're showing through all these conversations that you're not the guy. But then you have the nerve to tell us, "Well, I am the guy." Da 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 da. That's not you, dog.
You know what it is, Steve? You know what it is, Steve? And caller, this is your problem. And we talked about this when you first called in. A lot of you guys, you think you're the guy because you had casual sex encounters. Having sex with women is nothing. Women love dick. So getting a woman to have sex with you is easy. You think you're the man because you've had sex, but I want you to understand something. And this is what we teach. We teach you to get sex on your terms while making sure that the women respect you along the way. See, you're dealing with women on a woman's terms. And yeah, you might be getting sex, but you're never in a lead position. You're always following behind the women, which is why women don't stick around and fuck with you for too long, because they don't respect you. Yeah, they might be attracted to you enough to fuck you, but they don't respect you, which is why you have difficulties with women beyond the bedroom. I hope that makes sense to you.
Oh, no, it doesn't. I'll break it down in crayons and numbers and shapes. What Zag is saying to you, young man, is that if you add up your insecurity, if you add up that you don't know how to kiss, if you add up that you don't know how to lead, if you add up that you're bad in bed, and if you add up that you don't know what to do with a woman, it all adds up to let's go to the bar versus come back to my place. Does that make any sense, young man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll throw you back in, man, and thank you for your call, okay, buddy?
All
right, don't feel down. You got it, man. Guys, lines are open. But see, this is why, and this is and young man, this is why we appreciate you calling in, because this is all the guys that don't have game. They want to pretend that they have game. They want to act like they have game by stealing what Zag would say, what Lucario would say, what Fifth would say, and they'll try to use it, and they'll try to get a little success, but they're going to fail because they don't learn that you don't take somebody else's stuff. You create your own thing and ride off of that, guys. What say you?
No, and I just go ahead, El. My bad.
Oh no, go ahead. You go. I'm good.
No, I just want to reiterate, guys. You're not a winner because you're fucking a woman that other guys fuck. Like, come on, it's like you thinking you're a winner because you just purchased a used car. It's like, yeah, you got the car. It's gonna help you out. It's gonna get you from point A to point B. But humble yourself, nigga. You ain't special because you got that car. Somebody owned it before you.
But
and
also,
somebody else gonna have it.
Right, but also the part that was crazy was what he didn't realize was that he was being led the whole time. He was not being a leader in the first place. He kept saying, well, we said this and she said that. He never said, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I told her what I want to do. And I was seeing if she was going to respond. And then he had the nerve to say she ghosted him. But what happened is he ghosted her because he said, hey, let's do this. She said, for real. And then he didn't even follow up with the actual thing he said he wanted to do with her.
I think for real, guys, was a shock. I mean, I think she's saying, look, I'm throwing the pussy at him. With more
right, that too.
And he wants to go to a bar? For real? For real?
Right.
That's how I see it.
What a lot of guys don't realize is that there will be many of occasions, and there have been occasions for a lot of you guys, where the women you're interacting with are attracted to you and they're down to have sex. They're not always going to make it obvious to you niggas. But what happens is, because of the way you guys are carrying on, women are losing interest in you. And if you take too long to make sex happen, women will stop fucking with you. It happens.
I never got the whole conversation when she was like, you could take me home next time. I never understood that part. Like, what you mean next time? Or like, how did this, I just never said, how did that even get to that point where she was feeling like that this is something he was interested in doing? You get what I'm saying? Like, it never was, he never talked about it.
There's no conversation, Fifth. That's the thing. How can there be we can go next time when he said they didn't say anything and she's all over him and kissing him magically?
She never said that. She never said that.
I see somebody in the chat.
So what it is these guys
are like Shaq free throws. I think it was Mike Larry said it earlier. He said his game is like Shaq free throws.
No, what it is? He was playing like the Knicks last night. That's what happened.
Mike, that was good, Mike.
But Steve, what happens, Steve, is they listen to like during the phone conversation. They hear the shit that we're saying, or so at the last minute we start switching.
Wait, you sounding like
Zach, fix your mic. Your mic
like Darth Vader right now.
Darth Vader.
Your mic is all messed up, muffled, messed up.
Say, Luke, I'm not your father.
Say, Luke, I'm not your father. Please say that one time, Zach. Say it one time.
Your father, bitch.
One of my kids could have been fucking with my settings and shit. Hey, I had no problem yesterday. Hold on.
Zach, mute, please, just mute it.
Yo, Zach sound like when AI take over and turn us into slaves and shit. You puny humans.
No.
I got you, human.
He's blaming it on the kids. He's like, one of my kids was fucking with the sentence.
It wasn't like this yesterday. That's all I know.
Wait. Zach, fix it. Just fix it. This is okay.
Wasn't like this yesterday. I promise.
It wasn't like this yesterday.
Oh man,
guys, I got a question. Please put a Q, man. We got y'all covered. We're talking about the dark side of the game, gentlemen, and we're talking about when you get the game, it is not what you think it is, guys. Yes, it is women. Yes, it is women sending you messages, ass pictures, titty pictures, but it is also emotions, guys. It is emotions that women are going to be out of order with when you don't have any structure, guys. Let's talk on that, man.
Let's discuss that.
Oh man. Well, and guys, it's important for you to have structure, because this is what I'm saying. Where a lot of you guys out there, y'all are going at the whims of the woman. And so this is just like the last caller, is that, you know, y'all are sitting there waiting to be led, and then you blame it on the woman. Well, she did this and she didn't, and it's like, bro, you guys see, the thing is this, y'all don't believe in yourselves, so you're waiting for a woman to tell you that it's okay for things to happen, instead of you telling a woman, this is what I want to happen, and allowing her to follow your lead. That's the problem with a lot of you guys. You guys are following the woman's lead. That's why I care about choosing signals. That's why I'm worried about a woman looking at you and all this other extra stuff, is because y'all are too scared to put shit down and let a chick say yes or no.
You know what I'm saying? They funny in the chat today. They said Zag sound like that one person who just stopped smoking commercial. Oh my God, they are funny today, dog.
I started smoking when
they said Zach took the red pill and shit.
I had my first cigarette at the age of 9.
Oh my God,
now I'm 35.
That shit's hilarious, man.
I would never wish this on my worst enemy. Please do not smoke.
Hey, and the bitch had a full hole in her throat, man.
Hell yeah.
That's enough for me, bitch. I'm not smoking at all. That's why I don't do none of that, dog.
Do not smoke. It's not healthy.
Hold on real quick. It's not the internet. People in the chat. It's the fucking real chat. It's not the fucking internet.
You're gonna have to get off and reboot, probably.
Right, get on your phone. Get on your phone.
Reboot, bro. Reboot. Honestly, your shit is.
You might have to log out and reboot.
Good.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, he just adding it.
K-Zagan 20 signing off.
Buck Rogers. Y'all remember Buck Rogers?
Yeah, but in the 21st century, yeah. And then Buck Rogers,
yeah, that's Buck Rogers.
All right, we do have a question here. Here you go. Y'all got the question. Aaron has a question right here.
He said, spoke to somebody. He said, long-term relationship will go wrong if you don't know what you want from a woman outside of sex. What should I want a woman for outside of sex if that's all I need her for?
Okay, so again, we break down language. You see, Rosebud told you that it'll go wrong if you don't know what you want from a woman outside of sex. Now, look at what you said. You said, what should I want if sex is all I need her for? Wants and needs are two different things.
Right.
Hey, does it still sound funny? Does it still sound funny?
No, you good.
It sound better. Yeah.
You sound better now.
Roadcast, damn it.
So
one of my kids hit the voiceless guy's button, niggas. But go ahead.
So Aaron, the thing you got to understand is that if you want a chick for just sex, right? Then why are you worried about long-term relationships? He said for long-term relationships.
Well, also too, I'm gonna say this, man, and I don't say this a lot, but I get a sense that a lot of these men, and this one specifically though, a lot of these men don't really like women at all. They don't. They fucking hate women.
They hate women.
They even hate that they even want sex, so they have to include a woman.
Right.
Like, you get what I'm saying, dog? I'm telling you, a lot of these dudes is like that because, you know, oh man, I gotta fucking talk to this bitch. I want sex, but fuck, I don't even want to. And see, I'm telling you, man, like a lot of times you guys don't know the value of your own lives to understand how a woman can help in your own life. So I got so much shit going on in my life. Oh, I definitely need a motherfucker to do this, this, and this. And it makes my life better. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand that, man.
Well, he said something right here, and it's very important. Aaron, we appreciate the question, but Aaron, and I say this with kindness. Now I'm trying to be mean here. Why don't we stop looking long term and learn how to get a woman before we talk about a long-term relationship with a woman? The way I think it was this guy named Miles, Miles, some motherfucker named Miles Cunningham back in the day said your language exposes you, and your language is exposing that you can't get a woman. So why are we talking a long-term anything when you can't even get a woman?
Right. Well, I'm
shit,
more
guys, call up.
The last part, he says, what should I want? What should I want a woman for outside? First of all, you're a grown man. You should know what you require a woman to do in your life. Like, and let me just say this, and I've said this in a recent video, even when we talk about a woman being domesticated, cooking and cleaning, there are guys out here who don't care about that shit because they do that shit. They don't necessarily require that from a woman. So a lot of times when you guys hear us or other guys talk about their dating preferences, you're trying to adopt another man's dating preferences, right? And you're trying to require things of women you really don't care about, and you fucking up your own shit, right? If that shit is not important to you, then stop asking women to perform for you. You know what I'm saying? You need to, and that shout out to Miles with the masculine identity. Part of understanding your identity, once you know who you are, you will know what you need from women. But y'all got it.
Facts. Devin says, how do I break out of my shell as a 27-year-old virgin? I feel behind, and I think women will smell my lack of experience and not want to mess with me. Well, your thoughts dictate your reality.
So, Devin, I would say you need to get coaching. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I understand. It's like you, Devin, come. Okay, you're 27 years old, big guy, and it just bothers me that if you want to learn how to get out of something, you've got to be taught how to get out of it, which means you need a coach to teach you. So, dude, come on, man, y'all. Let's just move on to the next one. Here we go. Next one.
Gain Sant says, good afternoon, gentlemen. How to get over the overthinking before approaching women in general? Why is it so important to be direct while approaching any woman? And any tips on club approach? Get coaching.
No, yeah.
Call up. Y'all be asking 10 minute questions.
See, you know what it is, fellas, is they keep making everything about the end result of getting pussy. And they don't understand before you can even get to the sex part, there's ways that you need to conduct yourself as a man so you don't fuck your life up trying to get to sex. Right? There are a lot of guys don't understand. Like even the last caller, he's doing goofy shit because he's so desperate for the sex, he's just going wherever the wind tells him to go with a bitch. Right? A lot of you guys, y'all have no direction when it comes to women. But the fucked up thing about it, when it comes to college, y'all know exactly what colleges to go to get that certain degree. Y'all know exactly what classes to take. But when it comes to women, you just throw caution to the wind and like, I'm just gonna wing it with a bitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but as long as I get some pussy out of it, it's cool by me. A lot of y'all live y'all life like that.
So GS, this is what we keep trying to tell you guys. When you learn the game, if you go to masculine identity, when you go to Lucario, Miles, 1950, or myself, you're going to learn this thing called self-worth. Once you learn your self-worth, you're going to stop approaching women and going on dates. You're going to start putting your bid.
Or did Steve freeze at me?
Yeah, no, that's him.
No, what's wrong with the internet, nigga? What's wrong with your internet, nigga? Hey, nigga.
Nah, it's because
nigga, fuck that. What's wrong with your internet, nigga?
Exactly. Like,
Good way.
He was waiting.
Hey, one time in what, 8 years? You got me.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm getting on y'all niggas.
Anyway, GS, we're saying to you is that when you get self-worth, what these men can teach you, you're going to put your bid in. So you're making it about the pussy. You're running behind pussy. Like you said, you're overthinking. When you learn the game and learn who you are, you're going to put your bid in and create sexual tension versus approaching a woman and running behind her and begging. Guys, you got it.
Yeah, Gain said, I think you need to call up because I feel like you have a lot of questions. But the main thing is that your first question, of you overthinking before approaching women in general, that's already the other two questions ain't even gonna help you. The fact that you said that first question is already an issue. So I would say call up so we can actually see what's going on in your particular situation. Yeah. It says, a woman I'm seeing post thirst traps on social media. Is it a good idea to make a woman like that my girlfriend, or am I being insecure?
Man. And I don't understand why y'all hate yourselves so much. Okay, if you're him, he wouldn't be certain that, okay, again, Miles Cunningham, back in the day, holding a scroll up on a mountain next to goats and shit like that, said, you know what? I'm going to write something down. Your language exposes you, and we're going to pass this on to generations. Sir, you're showing that you're not the guy. You're showing you have no leadership. You're showing, unfortunately, you don't know how to fuck. And you're showing that you want disrespect, because all she's showing you is that I don't want to be with you, but yet you want to make someone your girlfriend. It doesn't make any sense. Y'all got it.
Real quick, Phil, my thing is, first of all, what's his definition of a thirst trap? Right.
And what is the definition of seeing her? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But also, and here's a newsflash. Here's a newsflash to all guys. All women love attention. Now, some women may seek it more than others, but all women, look, you'll be hard pressed to find a woman that would be okay with being in a relationship, and that man is the only nigga to show her attention.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. There's a lot of men that don't understand that a lot of women without a man is very chaotic. For you to look at her life prior to you, what you're saying is that, oh, she's supposed to be maintaining on her own. I'm telling you, a lot of these women are just going.
And if you're just seeing a woman, then why do you care that she's posting thirst? That's what she's supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's not your girl.
I like thirst traps.
You know what I'm saying? That's not your girl. So why the fuck you give a fuck? And you're trying to this is what, guys, I want you guys to understand something. Y'all have to stop judging women based on you wondering if there would be a good girlfriend based on them being single. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. That's like me having a business and I see just a random person that I met and I'm looking for employees and shit, and I go over to my friend's house and his friend is sleeping in his room at 11 o'clock, and I'm like, man, that guy would never make a good employee at my job because he's sleeping at 11 o'clock. It's like, nigga, that nigga don't know me. He ain't working for me. He just doing his life. What the fuck? I'm judging him based on him doing his life. Y'all be on some goofy shit.
We have another question. Questions are coming in, so we got another question right here. We got tons of questions. So here's the question.
Says, why do you guys say that pussy is a woman's lowest investment? Could you guys expound on it?
I'll go last.
Nah, this is the thing. The reason why you guys think it's a high investment is because women keep the pussy away from y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So in your world, you think that it's worth something because they're holding it from you. So y'all been conditioned to think that getting sex and getting pussy is the end all be all, and it's the ultimate thing. What we're saying is that women throw the pussy at guys who have game. So we understand that that's the lowest that's the least she could do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing.
And it's also an even exchange. See, when you value it, that means you're putting it above what you do. Like, motherfucker, do you understand how many strokes it takes to hit the bottom? Right? How many times you touch your hair? Like, we doing a lot of motherfucking work here. This is a total even exchange, right? So for you to believe that it's actually valued, because I don't consider pussy valuable. So
no,
for me, not at all. Like, so for me, it's something that we do to, make each other feel away. You know what I mean?
Well, guys,
exactly, Jillian T. Perfectly said. Exactly.
If she has a horizontal pussy, I'm tricking. I'm just saying, if her pussy's horizontal, man, I'm telling you, I'm buying the bitch lock.
I'm tell you right now, I don't want that. I'm running. If it go the other way, I'll pass. It's been altered.
Hey, how do I tell? What is this? I already know this question gonna be bullshit. How do I tell a woman that I'm dating to not wear short skirts when going out? I know it's not my girl, but I figure if I tell her, it will give her an example of what I will be like if we are together. Nigga, no. What is wrong with you niggas?
Why y'all lose?
Well, let me get on with this. I don't know how you met her or what she had on, for one, because she probably dressed like that when you saw her, and that's probably what she was attracted with. I don't look. If you want a woman to dress modestly, first of all, you should tell her that before you even meet up. Say, hey, look here, I just want to let you know, I want you to put something on. It's going to be, kind of modest. Where we're going, it's going to be this way. I like a woman to dress like a pure whore with me. I'm okay with that. But I mean, not Kanye's level, but I'm what I'm saying is this is something I want, but even then, the majority of the time, if you're the guy that you say you are, then she'll fall in line to what that is. And so if I'm a guy who's not really tripping about that, she's going to definitely understand that. I would let her know though. I would tell her.
But let me say this, and I can't stand niggas like this. Why don't y'all just meet the bitches that already moved the way that you like? Like, why do y'all meet bitches and try and change what they do, and then you argue with the bitch about what she's doing? I'm talking about the guy who sent the message, because he's saying about her wearing skirts. So what boggles my motherfucking mind is the very thing that attracted you to her is the very thing you want her to change later when you fucking with her, right? Which brings me to the point. You insecure motherfuckers, right? Because what you're trying to do is prevent other women from, other women too. You're trying to prevent men from looking at your girl. And my thing is,
we still look.
Guys, you cannot guard the pussy 24/7. Stop it.
And on top of that, it depends on Julio. It depends on why you want her to not wear the short skirts. So it's one thing if you say, you know what, I don't want her wearing short skirts because that shit look whack. That shit don't turn me on. Wear something different. I want you to wear this. Versus, I don't want her wearing short skirts because I don't want other guys looking at her because then, she going to talk to those guys. See, you see, like the reason why behind you're saying something actually matters. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes. All right. We have another question now. He says, why do y'all continuously lie on LeBron James? Y'all know game, but can you? Okay, young man, look, what I want you to do is go to Okay, I want you to pull up LeBron James flopping. Okay, and then I want you to find one Michael Jordan, just or Kobe Bryant. Find one where Michael Jordan gets tapped. He looks both ways. He goes, oh. Just show me one. Find one Michael Jordan where he flops. Find one. And if you don't, come on, man. Anyway, let's get back to this question. Here's the one. Here's the question right here.
How to direct with sexual what?
He tried to take sexual attention.
Okay, I'm like, without the fear of sound crispy.
No,
Game, you need to date a dictionary, nigga.
You need to go there. First of all, guys, y'all need coaching. Like, I'm not even gonna really answer these questions no more because y'all are asking really elementary questions, like questions that guys would be asking when you are actually dealing with women. A lot of you guys who ask these questions, the last conversation y'all had with a woman was your mother, and the last conversation you had with a woman before that was your sister. Y'all don't talk to women and y'all ask these questions.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So, guys, any answer on this one? We got another question right here.
When guys call in, people.
Is it best to use my flirting convo or the now, or use my flirting convo to give her a picture of the future, or can both overlap with how I lace her?
What do we talk? What do you mean with lace her with what?
These dudes, they're on one today.
Doc, I gotta go back in time and save my family, Doc. So if I flirt with her, Marty, we gotta get the DeLorean to 88 miles an hour. Doc, I don't know. Marty, it's all friends, Marty. If you use your flirting convo for the now, or use your flirting convo for the future, then we're back to the future, Marty. 88.
God.
You see how dudes make everything about sex?
He got the voices down. That shit sounds hella real.
Miles got a gift and shit. I think Miles got a gift with that.
It's crazy because these young niggas don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Guys, a movie called Back to the Future starring Michael Keaton and Christopher Lloyd. And,
what is even flirting convo to give her the picture of the future even mean? What do we, Martin? I mean, Trey, what are you talking about? What does that mean? Giving her flirting convo to give her a picture of the future?
Flux capacity.
Like, what does that even sound like? So I'm talking to a girl and I say, hey girl, listen, once I put that seed in you, right, and we have our 2.3 kids and that picket fence, and I'm making my $70,000 a year job, girl, we gonna go on vacation to Hawaii in 2029. Like, what does that sound like?
Guys, it's a free call-in show. Instead of asking a complicated, weird question, like, just call in. 833-859-8744. 833-859-8744. Go ahead and call in.
He says cigars on the panel, not the gentleman with the internet. What? The gentleman with the dark blue hat. Put a bid. Please elaborate. Can I? I can't tell because I'm Europe. My phone contract won't allow me. Oh. So his
He wants to know what the bid.
His excuse is that his grammar is bad because there's a language barrier. Okay.
We can't call
and he doesn't want me to have my cigar, guys. He wants y'all to have y'all's. He's mad at me because I hurt his feelings. He must be from Western Europe. He must be from that part of Europe because Eastern Europe, they're used to wars and they're not that sensitive, right? So he must be from France or England or somewhere. But anyway, go ahead.
Most of these guys here have little to no experience about who they are and what they. That's not, sir. That's a statement. That's not a question. Guys, questions start with who, what, where, why, when, and where, sir. So you're making a statement, not a question. I don't even.
And I'm curious because he's talking about long-lasting relationships.
Yeah, what is a long-lasting?
I'm curious about why guys want one. Like who sits around thinking about that? You know what? I just want to be in a long-term relationship that lasts years. I don't know why I want one. I just want one.
If you think about their wedding day and shit, this is crazy. How should one approach a woman during her work hours, her working hours?
Tell her to call you when she gets to work.
Right.
So you know what, guys? Okay. The thing that I love about these questions is exactly why, number one, Zag, they got to share us, but number two, why they don't want to let us go. Because what's out there, this is what's out there. They love the structure of a man, but they love how we are, how we move, and how we think. And this is why there's a dark side, Jim, when you learn the game, because if a woman leaves any of these men when they have structure, they're going to be going down to these kind of people right here. This is what they have here.
My thing, Steve, is why not build your life how you want it, set it up how you want it, envision it, and then start to take the steps to make it come to fruition. And here's something you guys could do. Only fuck with women that fit into it seamlessly. But that's not what you niggas do. No. What you do is you find women that are direct opposite of what you need, and you try and make the bitch fit. You're like, bitch, you're gonna fit in my life. I don't know how you're gonna fit, but I need you in it. That's what you niggas do.
Right.
You wonder why you have trouble.
Right.
Go ahead, y'all got it.
You know, they're putting the puzzle pieces together and they trying to like jam that shit in, and is not working.
Square peg in a round hole. That's how they deal with women.
And I think to even go back to the title of the show, success with women or dealing with women can become, like anything, can become your biggest problem when you don't know who you are.
Yes.
That's the issue with most of these dudes, man, where it's like they think they're having success with women. Why? Because they're having sex and the woman is calling them back to go out, but she's leading and dictating everything.
Right.
And you don't even realize it. Right. Just like with the other guy. Oh, yeah. Well, she said she didn't know how to dance. And then, she called me pretty. And then, then we were making out. And the reason why, and somebody said it in the chat, the reason why he can't tell a story is, it was Jay Roman, right? The reason why he can't even explain what happened with the woman because he wasn't leading anything.
Right.
And so success becomes the biggest problem when you don't know who you are. Because you see, the thing with like success is that every part of success is going to get you to another level. And if you didn't know who you were at the current level, when you get to the next level after you quote unquote succeed and you don't know who you are, chances are you're not going to be able to maintain the success. Right. And then you're going to fall back lower than you were when you first started. And that has everything to do with you not knowing who you are. That has everything, because when you don't know who you are, you don't know how to deal with things. You don't know how to maintain things. You don't know where you want to put shit. Like for example, right now, if somebody came to you and said, "Hey man, you want a 60-inch screen TV?" That's cool. But because it happened by surprise, I didn't make a space in my living room for the shit.
Right.
So everything is out of place right now. So you got to give me a second to adjust and move my furniture around so I can fit the 60-inch screen TV. That's the problem with so many dudes. The female is the 60-inch screen TV. And they haven't fit a place. They haven't made a space in their living room yet. You see what I'm saying? And so when the chick actually says yes, they call up sounding confused like that caller from before. and they can't even explain the fucking story.
Steve, can you put the comment up at 1232? Right, trust. I want to point out something that he's saying. I don't want people to get it confused. All right, so he's saying, I see what you all are saying. If she don't have the same interest, let her go no matter how good she look. A woman does not need to have the same interest as me. I don't care. Okay. What she need to have is listening ears. That's what she needs to have.
Thanks.
Right. So what makes a woman compatible with me is her listening. Right. That's it. Like we don't gotta like the same music, the same food, the same movies, because we ain't gonna be eating together, watching movies together, listening. We ain't gonna do none of that anyway. We're gonna be fucking. So we don't have to have the same interest, right? Well, again, she needs to know how to listen. That's all. Y'all got it.
I like listening and follow through. I like together.
That's a fact. That's real talk. So guys, call up 833-859-8744. 833-859-8744 is the number. You know what I'm saying? So call up.
Well, I want to say something right time about the same. You don't have to have the same interest in for a woman to give you pussy. I don't think y'all guys are saying y'all don't have to have things in common.
That's a
if
fact.
a woman wants to have sex with you. But we have another question right here.
I seem to have no problems getting girls' numbers, but the minute I bring up sex, they lose interest.
Oh my God.
You know what? Here's the thought. So instead of getting women's numbers and then trying to talk about sex over the phone like a coward would do, that's what y'all niggas do. Face to face, you don't say nothing about sex. You're very platonic. You're friendly like a box full of puppies, right? But then you get a woman's number, and now that you're safe in the confines of your home, hey, you want to suck a dick? Now you can say all that shit, right? What you should be doing, right, is saying that shit to her face. And if she says, yes, I suck dick and I can suck yours, then you can say, hey, put your number right there so we can make it happen. Now that makes sense to get a woman's number.
The thing is, the problem is unfortunately, young men like you, and there's a lot of guys like you, y'all are disingenuous, nice guys. I always say nice guys are the scum of the earth because you guys pretend to be something versus just be a man and ask for something you're not going to get. But the thing is that you're trying to give a woman a relationship or a friendship vibe. Then you're trying to double back to try to sleep with a woman that can already recognize and no knock on you because I'm the card talking about One Punch Man. I'm a geek. We Fifth loves playing video games. So does Zach. We love to have fun. But young man, take that goddamn thumbnail down, dog. please, dog.
Yeah,
please.
Explains who you are.
God damn. Fuck. All right, yeah, keep it. Let's see if we got any other questions here. Guys, lines are open. Hey, we got another question right here.
It says, I hear you guys say charge women all the time, but what are the signs she's charged you without even knowing you charged?
Hey, look, hey, guys, how many times have you had a woman tell you, yeah, I'm back because I blocked you? Like, hey, you did what when you blocked me?
Right. Exactly.
We don't care.
We won't even know. That's the thing.
We don't even know.
This is why we say you focus on yourself and you only focus on women who are following your lead. So if you're doing that, then you're not going to know if a chick even charged you or not, because you're not. All you're doing is you are telling her what to do. If she doesn't do it, you stop fucking with her, and that's it.
We got a call. Area code 502. What's your name, sir? And what's your question?
What's going on, y'all? It's Phoenix.
Phoenix. What's up, man? What's going on with you?
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure I was in the spot where y'all could actually hear me. Okay. Yeah, just real quick. When I know y'all don't really coach women, or some of y'all kind of do on the back end. When women ask for your advice, should you give them the advice or ignore it? Or when you give them the advice, should you try to be tactful about it? And
Wait.
about it?
Phoenix. Are you making something up, or is this actually happening to you?
This actually happened.
So, Phoenix, why don't you tell us the advice she asked you so we can tell you should be giving advice to women because you're not a man. So what was the advice she asked you? What did she ask you, Phoenix?
Okay. This woman in particular, she asked, okay, there's these, she goes on dates with these guys and other things like that. Well, these other dudes that she's hooked up with before or something will see her out on dates with other guys, and they just come over and start talking to her and still saying what's up while she's on the date with the
Wait, time out. Let me ask you a serious question, Phoenix. If you had the opportunity to let her suck your dick or fuck, would you do it, Phoenix? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so Phoenix, let me explain something to you. Do you understand what the friend zone is and her hey best friend is and a guy that she sees as a fucking pussy? No woman is going to talk to us about another goddamn man, dog. That is fucking disrespectful. And look, the fact that you would smash her and the fact she's talking about other guys in your face, you're like her Tampax. Why are you entertaining women and talking to women? Why?
They ask. They just ask questions.
But Phoenix,
who is this woman to you?
It's a woman I work with.
Oh my God!
So y'all was at the job and y'all just was talking and she was asking you advice about other dudes.
Yes.
Okay. And so how did that happen? Yeah, she just came out of nowhere, or is it something that you invited?
Yeah, I've worked with her for years, so I know her. You know,
you're the work husband. You're the work husband. She tell you all her boy problems, huh?
Hey, best friend. She okay. All right, Phoenix. Okay. What was the advice you gave?
I told her. Well, she asked. She was like, "Well, why do these dudes feel that it's cool to just pop up on me when like she's like even when she's at home, like dudes have popped up on her. One dude she had to like call the cops to get
What
him out
was
of
your
there.
advice? What was your advice you gave her? What did you give her?
I told her, I said, you haven't established any boundaries, and thus they just feel it's free to just walk through.
What was this? Why are you asking me this asinine question? Matter of fact, where are your friends at? Yeah, look, here you go. I'll answer that question, but let me see your IG. Show me your friends. Let me see which one I'm gonna fuck. Yeah, that one. Okay, look. Go get that one my number, get that one my number, and that one my number. When they get back to me, I'll answer your goddamn question. Other than that, don't ever come to me with no silly ass shit like that. Do I look like a fact?
He did feel low key offended. Like, why you asking about a bunch of goofy shit? Like me and them niggas are the same. Like that's how I would do that shit.
Right. She talking to Phoenix like he like them other guys. What are we doing, Phoenix?
To be honest with you, Steve, I didn't think much about it. Anything. I work with the chick and stuff, so I wasn't. You know, she asked.
Phoenix.
But I see what you're saying.
You're not supposed to have
it's like I'm giving away myself for free.
You're not supposed to have inappropriate conversations. You should be asking where the stapler, where's the printouts. Did it print? You're not supposed to have those kind of inappropriate conversations. So if we're gonna have that inappropriate conversation, show me your friends so I can pick the ones I want to fuck, and then we can have our conversation.
You know next time, and when a chick asks you that, be like, "Hey, I know these 5 dudes that you can hit up."
Yeah,
no, definitely you with some game.
And you won't have none of them dating problems you have now. Yeah,
that's it. You gotta do.
Clap that Lucario, please, if you got the clap.
That's what you gotta do.
I know niggas who don't do none of that goofy shit.
Yeah, you think you want to answer the question. You say you want to be her tampon? You want to be her Tampax?
Nah, I just no. Here's the thing. The only reason why I'm calling and asking about it, I get you because I mean now further going forward, I will do what you said. But then she got mad when I told her information, and then goes, "Oh, you make me feel like a slut. You make it seem like it's my fault," and then got all mad and shit.
Oh my
god! You see why? You see why?
Well, motherfucker, you asked.
Caller, you see why?
And this is why you guys are not supposed to be quote unquote friends with women.
Thank you.
This is why you're not supposed to
see the food.
See women. See, this is the thing: is that every situation a woman has in life, in your life, is a position. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you call a woman a bitch is a position. That's you are the bitch is who you are in the situation I'm in with you. You're the bitch, or you're the girlfriend, or you're the wife, or you're the jump off. You see, these are all positions. You see what I'm saying? You're the woman at work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so based on her position, you act accordingly. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is that there's no reason to, like Steve was saying, if this is a woman at work, all you need to ask her is, "Hey, You know, did you do that fax? Can you pass me the stapler? You know,
Yeah.
whatever you say at work. All that other shit, nah, we good.
Has she ever come to you for advice before, Phoenix?
Yes.
Okay. And the first time she came to you for advice, you understand that you invited this.
And that's facts.
Yeah. So the first time you see, you know, you get to dictate what happens, right? You get to dictate what happens. You decided to give her your advice. You followed her lead, and now she's using you as a resource, right?
Tampax.
Yeah. Yep. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful with that, Phoenix. Now, let me ask you a question as well. Are you attracted to this woman?
Yeah, I think she's attractive. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever tried to get at her or flirted with her?
Nah, we work together. So I try not to.
So okay, so you see how that works. You see how that works. So you saw the boundary and you decided to let it be what it is and say, oh well, she's just a coworker. But she decided to use you for your resources and your male perspective, and you decided to give it to her.
Exactly.
See that?
So she's treating you like a friend zone nigga. That's what she's doing. So, matter of fact, you're perfect. You're better than a friend zone nigga because she see you every day. So she get to talk to you every time she has a new hiccup in her dating world. She probably run to you with it. I bet you she talk to you multiple times a week about shit, don't she?
Yeah. They pass their journals to each other. Phoenix.
He said, yeah, it does. Yeah.
So Phoenix, why don't you do this? Phoenix, you have a month and 3 days to set something up. Why am I telling you got a month and 3 days, big dog? A month and 3 days.
Because we about those graduation caps in the air.
No, I ain't talking about the graduation. 4th of July. Okay, so listen. Women are going to hang out with their friends. So you have a month right now to find out. Hey, when you talk to her again, hammer your IG and let me see all your friends. Because I know the 4th of July, they all going to be hanging out, shooting fireworks, drinking, and have a little get together. This is your chance to smash your friends and set that up. But don't sit around being a Tampax to a woman if you're not getting anything out of it. That's what I'm saying. Before I answer that question, I need to see your friends and see which one I want to smash. We ain't talking to you any other way.
All right. Yeah, I can definitely do that then. Yeah, like you said, I guess it just the thought didn't occur to me because we're at work. But then that's when she's running it on me because I'm not too much about it. But she's like, oh, I could just use this dude. Information.
You did
he's
something.
At work. He's sitting right there. He's at my discretion.
See, Phoenix, check this out. How long? Because you say you worked with her for multiple years, right? You worked with her for a while, correct?
4 years. 4 years. Yeah.
4 years. How long y'all been having these type of conversations?
Yeah, I want to say, man, probably like within the first 6 months of her working there.
Okay, all right. So y'all been having these type of conversations for 3.5 years. What made you call in today about it? What was different? What hit you different to make you call in today about it?
He really wants to fuck.
Because then she didn't like the advice this time and snapped on me.
The first time, listen. So for the first time in 3.5 years, she had an adverse effect to the advice that you gave her, or adverse reaction. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
The first time in 3 years.
Apparently, according to her, I guess she had been having the adverse reaction. She just didn't express them.
Phoenix, a love
story. Why you let her throw up all her emotions on you? She just threw up like the exorcist. Just threw up on you all these emotions. So caller, you are too. Phoenix, bro, you are too invested in her feelings. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, no, she saw him as a mark. Phoenix, what did you do out of all the guys to show her that she can come to you and you can be her girlfriend? What did you do?
I guess like you said, Steve, I entertained the conversation. When she asked, I entertained it.
Oh, so she realized you thought you were gonna have a notebook moment with her, right? In the rain and y'all
had a slumber party yet where y'all made
Come on, dog.
No, I mean, like I said, we work together and stuff. So I didn't think about that.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
when you work with women, hi Sarah, good morning Sarah, how was your weekend Sarah? Hey, I need some more paper. Yeah, I need some more paper clips. Where's the stapler? That's the conversation you're having, them motherfuckers, man. But you sitting over there cuddling with her and everything, talking about Tampaxes and shit.
Daytime cuddling in public.
Because this is, you gotta understand, guys. This is why y'all shouldn't be friends with women, because this is the thing, right? When you're talking to a woman and like, let's in these situations, asking these questions, y'all having these conversations, right? At that point, she feels that she's equal to you. Now, check this out. Then what happens is that if you keep doing this, you're basically in the friend zone. So now she feels she's above you. So this is why when she felt how she felt offended, that's why she lashed out at you, because she feels like you're below her and she can do that to you. You see what I'm saying? But that's because you've interacted with her that way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was attacking you because you fucked with her mood. You made her feel bad. She didn't like that.
Yeah. Okay, so but like you all saying, so then when a woman puts me in the friend zone, that automatically makes her feel that she's above me.
Right. And that's why she can get at you like that and talk to you. That's why, for example, if you notice, if you see even men who are married and the woman is like running the show and, you know, she's leading him and, you know, all that other stiff shit, and she talks mad shit to him, talks down to him, whatever it is like that. She does that because she realizes that she feels like she's above him because she settled for that guy, put him through the ringer, and he still married her. You see what I'm saying? Any of your actions when you're dealing with women lets them know or lets them have the impression that I'm better than him. So if a woman feels she's better than you, that's why she's going to come at you that way, because she's looking at you like you're lower than her. This is why anytime a guy is friends with a woman, she already assumes she's better than him, because if he was better than her, he would never just be her friend. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the guy who's at the top will never be her friend. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're at the bottom, which is the friend, then she's better than you. Therefore, she can come at you that way. And that's why she's coming out with you with that energy.
Also, caller, you conditioned her to form a perception about you, even if that perception isn't accurate, right? Because she doesn't know the sexual romantic side of you. She doesn't know that side of you. All she knows is the work side, right? But because you didn't have any boundaries established, right? Because you have no boundaries, right? And the reason why we know you don't is because she talked to you about any and everything. And then she got the nerve to get offended when you give your opinion, right?
Right.
So, and then not only that, but she has the fucking audacity to verbalize her fucking discontentment with your fucking opinion, bitch. After you asked me for some advice, so if I was you, stop talking to her about that shit. Like the fellas is saying, if it ain't got nothing to do with work, end the conversation. Let me ask you a question: do you take your lunch breaks and your 15-minute breaks with this bitch?
No. I think what I do, man, I do maintenance. So I got
you don't, but you do because you're texting her. So how often does she text you?
Does she text me?
Yeah.
Man, I would say daily.
Oh my God, you really?
Wait. You have your phone number? Wait. Call her. Why does she have your phone number?
Oh my God.
Like I said, at the job, man, everybody's got my number.
No. Why does she specifically have it? Why does she have it?
She's texting the nigga, man.
Because sometimes they'll you know, we text, like, say you need something fixed or whatever, they'll text me and be like, hey, you know, instead of calling out.
Nigga, don't downplay what happened. What did she text you? Whatever. What did she text you though? Give us the last 5 texts she gave you.
Oh, the last 5 texts when she was asking my advice.
Yeah, and it was personal, right?
She was like,
and it was personal, right?
Yes, it was personal. Yes.
Okay, so what other personal conversations has she had with you?
Oh, it's usually those sometimes like different like she'll
has she ever talked to you about another man?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, right. So what is she saying about these other men? What is she saying?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Fifth, you stepped away.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Like, you should be asking, like, okay,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I went out.
Hold on, Phoenix. Let me catch this up. So Phoenix, what's happening is, hold on, caller. So this guy, he's worked with this woman for 3 years. So on a daily basis, she'll ask him questions. You know, why the guys do this? Why the guys do that? Yeah, I was out on a date with a guy, and another guy I dated before. Why do y'all do shit like that? That shit.
But he wants to smash.
He think he would if he could.
So you don't smash because she worked with you, right? I heard that.
Yes, she works. Yeah.
So is she in your same department, or is she not in your same department, or what?
Well, no, so I do maintenance. I'm in all departments. I go to a lot of different buildings.
Yeah, so you're already not in the same department.
I see these women and people all over the place.
Okay. So how long is she? Okay. So does she know that you want to take her down?
Nah, I don't.
Hold on. Hold on. I heard a little hesitation in you. I heard a little hesitation in your response. So I need you to be honest, dog. Does she believe that you're attracted to her in any way?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, she knows that. Yeah.
No, okay. So how does she know?
How does she know that? How does she know that?
How does she know?
I mean, I've told her she looked good before.
Wait, here now. We serious, dog.
But you know, now be honest with you. Like,
be honest with us. Go ahead. You said what?
In the workplace, because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to get in trouble.
But you already crossed over. You all look. You've already crossed over. You've already complimented her. You're not even supposed to do that. Keeping it professional.
Exactly.
Is keeping it professional at all times. You're not supposed to compliment anybody.
That's
you know that, right?
Yeah.
That's crossing. You crossed over.
So when you compliment her, what did she say to you
Hold
when you compliment her?
She said, thank you.
Oh my God.
Okay. Clearly no one fucking.
It was right to.
Let me ask you a question, Phoenix.
Like, okay, look, that's just that.
Phoenix.
I'm like, okay. So then it's, you know, just a regular conversation. Well, they weren't regular now.
Phoenix.
That's just what the conversation.
Phoenix, brother. Let me ask you a question, because this woman has your number, and you said she texts you on a daily fucking basis like a girlfriend would. Does she text you at all hours of the day, like middle of the night, morning, afternoon? Does she just text you whenever her heart desires?
Yeah.
Oh man, come on, dog.
Yeah.
About what? What did she text you about?
Yeah, what should we text you about late at night?
The dudes.
Well, I'm mad at y'all about this.
Come on, Fred. Pull the message.
Okay, but no, I'm gonna go ahead and I keep it 1,000. So I ain't gonna call in and bullshit you. I cook and do stuff like that. So we be sending each other recipes and shit.
Oh my God!
You know, it's a bird. I'll go ahead and keep it 1,000.
Lucario.
Oh yeah, I gotta turn my back on this nigga. Come on, Phoenix. Why you made me turn my back on you, man? Damn.
Oh, and she does cook it and bring it in for me to eat.
So she cooks for you and brings food in.
Yes.
You've crossed the line. You've crossed over, bro. You might as well take it down.
He came.
And let me tell you, if she ever went to HR and said, look, this guy has been pushing up on me. I don't have the stuff he used to say, but look, he's talking about bringing me food. He wants me to bring in a recipe. He out here, he's crossed the line. Look what time it is. He told me I'm attractive. Did you tell her to her face that she was attractive?
Yes, I did say that.
Why?
But like I just leave it there because I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll touch on it. Okay, if I just get a thank you, that's cool. I just leave it right there.
Oh no! Oh, so let me ask you this. So let me ask you this.
You want the fuck you liar?
She's talking about the other dicks, and you are focused on her,
and she got you.
I like what Steve said, man. I'd have been pointing. Hey, wait, show me your friend.
Show me your friend.
Hey.
Fifth, you know why he can't? You know why he can't show the friends?
You know why? Because she's on the ice.
Right. No,
that's what my dad used to say. Don't keep that bitch on ice. Because what you're thinking is you're gonna come back and it's gonna be ready for you, dog. Nah.
Hey, Fifth, you know what our friends are saying? Hold on, they got some girls at the job. Hey, girl, are there any guys there that get throw some good dick? What about that guy? Anyway, remember that guy you said that he's a good person? No, hey, girl, you don't want to fuck him. He's a good girlfriend. He ain't nobody you want to fuck. He's boring. He's basic. He's bland.
Look, I would say this, Steve, to your point. If you're gonna have women talking about you at work, at least have them talking about the dick and you didn't gave me.
Yeah,
talking
for
about
real. For real.
Whoring you so they can see you on the 4th of July.
Let me ask you a question.
That bitch should be having a walk of
Please,
shame.
please, God, I hope it ain't true. Phoenix, have you and this woman ever kicked it outside of work together?
No.
Okay.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Just be honest. We gotta teach others.
What Steve was saying. Now, Steve, that wouldn't work for me now with the 4th of July, right? Because if she sees me like that, she ain't gonna pass me to no girlfriend.
Because you're weak. She ain't gonna do that. She was
Hey man, I would suggest this, man, because you've already fucked up. He's already fucked up. You need to platonic that woman right away. You need to set your boundaries. Don't call. Hey, we got to keep this all professional. Say, hey, we not fucking. So we got to keep this professional. Hey, don't text me unless it has something to do with work. If you have any life questions right there, you might want to get a life coach. All that, you got to let her know that, man. Otherwise, because I believe you crossed over enough right now to be fired. So you might as well go all in. You might as well. You might well let her know. Hey. You might well let her know. Hey, this what's gonna happen. It's me and you.
You gonna curse him out?
What I would say is, look, I can't do none of that shit no more. I said, but at this juncture, I feel like if you ain't on his dick, what's the purpose of all of this? So I just
Phoenix, how dare you? Could you?
You can't do that because the thing about Phoenix, he set himself up to
Wait, Phoenix, I want to know real quick. So what was the conversation like when you told her that you thought she looked good? Like, how did that even occur?
She probably had some.
She was showing me that she was like dressed up or whatever. She wore heels and stuff.
Wait. She was showing you pictures of her dressed up? She was showing you pictures of herself dressed up?
Yeah, she was dressed up and then she
No, did she think you're gay? Let's be real. Let's be real. Does she think that you fuck with bitches?
Phoenix, come on, Phoenix.
Because you sound like her gay best friend, bro.
Phoenix, come on, dog.
It comes a time, hey, that you're a man in that moment. You be like, hold on. Don't show me these bitches. Because I will look. Let me tell you something about these pictures right here. I'm still a man. Don't be over here acting like, I mean, come on, bro. What is why is she showing you these pictures?
See?
That's Phoenix.
Like I said, I just beat her, at work, and we just
You're at work. Hey, did she call you her work wife? I mean, work husband? Does she call you her work husband? Does she call you her work husband?
No, she doesn't call me that. At least in my Facebook.
You see, there it is. You know you're her work husband because you've called her your work wife. Tell me you haven't.
No.
Bro, you're bringing food recipes.
I'm real with you. I don't know.
Has she shared her sex toy collection with you yet? Has she showed you pictures of her sex toy collection yet?
Nah.
They're recipes.
Did she tell you when she get dick? Did she tell you that?
Yes.
Wait, you said yes?
Wait.
This is
wait. Did she tell you details of her sexual encounter?
Hey, it's not. This is no. What are you protecting, bro? You're not professional.
She was asking.
Fired.
She was asking like in my advice, and I was like, because I knew.
No, bro, you're fired, bro. You're talking about
Caller. Phoenix. Does she give you details of what's happening with the sex with the guy?
There have been instances.
She's like, my pussy sore today. I just.
No. Give us. Hold on, Phoenix. We can't let you get off the phone. Give us an example. Phoenix, please, I'm dying to know. Give us an example of an intimate detail she told you about.
We're gonna put ourselves on mute so you can tell us.
Okay, there there was one that she met him through some neighbors or whatever, and then they went back to his crib, and it was like the first night or whatever, and she said like dude was just drinking heavy or whatever, but she didn't think it was that bad or whatever. She went ahead and hooked up with him, and then he got mad because she wouldn't suck no dick. And then,
hey dog, hey, we got to clip
all of this information.
Hey, Lucario, we got to clip this.
Yeah, that's when I called you up. I think about a month ago, Lucario. I told you that like women be telling me like all they dirty nasty secrets.
Because you're their buddy, bro.
Oh man.
And let me put you on offense, bro. Let me just ask you this. You want to smash? I think Steve said earlier, you want to smash though, right?
Yeah.
So why haven't you started this? Look, I'm trying to hold on real quick, caller. I'm trying to understand your logic. And the reason why is because you said she's at work and I don't want to cross the line. I think you're using that as cowardness. You really, because dog, let me tell you why. Because dog, you're talking about fucking, you're complimenting her, she's hitting you all types of hours. Dog, there's no fucking boundary for the job.
Right, and she's showing you sexy pictures and telling you details about sex.
Yeah, dog, come on, you're fired already. You might as well smash. What the fuck?
See, okay, now, fifth.
Yeah,
okay,
you're gonna be clicking your unemployment check in a couple months, bro.
Okay, now I was gonna say, fifth. Now, what I do have a problem with that is when I start out, say, on the plutonic thing, and it does like that, I have an issue on trying to jump the track.
Okay, so you're talking to the coldest. You're talking to the coldest cats in the game that can turn any situation into a positive. So I'm telling you right now, dog. I'm telling you right now, dog. If you work with one of us, we will turn this whole situation. Dog, she would not only be bringing you Tupperware, but she will tell her friends about the work boo she got now that's dicking her down.
On the 13th floor.
Yeah, dog. You're not, dog. You got to stop being her work husband and start being the fucking nigga that's beating her shit up.
Come on, man.
So Phoenix, you can not only have the keys to those rooms you maintenance, but you can have the keys to that pussy, nigga.
Dog, I feel hella bad. Dog, I'm going to tell you right now, I just, like, on a Sunday, I just be thinking like, man, I'm so blessed to be me, dog. I could not be in that position ever, my nigga. Like I gotta be. He
gave himself away.
I gotta go hard, my nigga. There's no way I can deal with that, my nigga. This is hard. Though men are taking losses every day. If we had look, the head coach of all men right now need to be fired. We are losing. Our record is losing. We have a losing record. No, you are contributing to the losing record men take daily, nigga. I'm telling you, these WNBA coaches, dog, they are out here dominating us, dog. They're out here dominating us, dog. We should be winning. How did you feel? How do you feel at night, nigga, receiving a recipe from the bitch and you want to put her legs on your shoulder? How does that feel to close your eyes and she says good night, sweet dreams, and she just told you the next day a nigga came over the first night and backed me down?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's wild.
The first night this nigga's in them draws and you over here getting Tupperware, nigga.
So Phoenix, let me ask you a question. Phoenix, I'm gonna ask you a question. Has she ever told you about how a nigga fucked her really good and shit? Did she ever share that with you?
What?
Did she ever share with you about how a nigga beat it up really good? Did she ever share that information with you? She shared that shit with you too?
Oh my God. Yo.
I don't even know how to have those type of conversations with a woman that ain't like. If I'm not fucking, why are we talking about who you fucking? Like that don't even make sense.
Hey,
That makes no sense.
I'm with you, dog.
It makes no sense.
I'm like, this is the worst
Kenny,
call of 2025,
You
dog. We
actually
needed it.
let her describe what another man did with his Johnson.
Nigga.
You let her talk to you about that?
And dog,
You actually sat on the phone and listened to that shit?
And dog, you don't feel
like
like
I said, I didn't have the boundaries in place. So at the time, when they just say it, they just saying whatever.
Hey, so let me, caller, and this is to help everybody, man. So I appreciate your honesty, man. All right, so I appreciate your honesty, but I want to say this, dog. Do y'all FaceTime at night? Do you FaceTime with her?
No.
So you don't FaceTime. So let me ask you this: are you on social media with her? All your accounts?
Nah.
Come on, are you on one? Are y'all following each other?
Yeah, we had like a Snapchat that we
Oh, so she was getting
Oh, yeah, a little Snapchat together, just y'all two.
What y'all
but everybody in the workplace uses like a Facebook Messenger.
Oh hell no! See, this is what I'm saying. Let me close you out by saying this, dog. I'm gonna keep it real. Do you want to smash?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you need to get you.
Here's my thing, Bill.
3 years later.
Like say the women in the workplace. So I would like to gain.
Well, it's too late. No, it's too late. It's too late. You crossed over, so we got to give you the game to smack it, knock it down, and then to maintain it, you got to have some game to maintain that. Because what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tell you right now. Dog. She views you such as a friend that she probably don't want to lose that friend so much that she may not fuck with you.
Oh,
She wants her. You are her pillow. She can. You are her person that she comes to tell you all the shit she would tell her gay homeboy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I agree with you, Phil, and that's why I said like as far as this one goes, man, it's just more sports dirt for me. I ain't gonna try to, like you said, I don't already went too far because there was one time with a woman that had been doing this before. This was a little bit of years ago. They had been doing that before, and she was telling me about all these dudes she was hooking up with. She hit me up and she was like, "Hey," she's like, "I went to this party last night and I met this dude and I sucked his dick and didn't even know his name."
He just randomly called you, bro.
Yeah, this shit is wild.
Yeah, this one 2 years ago. Yeah, she did.
You didn't get
She randomly called me and she was telling me that. Right?
And what did you say? And what did you tell her? What did you say?
What'd you tell her?
You say, girl.
Hey, no, he snapped. That's some snaps.
No.
Oh, hey, Hey, so tell me, okay, so because, real quick, caller, I'm gonna let you go. Explain to us, because I've never been in this situation and being told that without, So tell us, what did you say once she said that?
I said, damn. I said, you just going and doing that. I said, I know you ain't sucked my dick before.
I don't think you said that. I don't think you said. If you said that, then what did she say after that?
Oh, you lying. Phoenix.
No. I put that on everything.
Phoenix. Wait. If you said it to that one, why didn't you say it to this one then?
Because of what happened with that one.
What do you mean what happened?
She said, she's like, "Oh, we can't do that. We're just friends," and she hung the phone up on.
Oh my God! Somebody told you we're just friends and hung up in your face.
Women in the workplace.
Oh, this can't be for real.
That's a real good friend hanging up on you like that.
Hey, some friend.
So wait, Phoenix, the girl at your job, have you ever told her about chicks you fucking?
Yeah.
Okay. What was her response?
Ask a question.
Well, she'll ask the film and stuff like that. Like, oh, what she look like? Oh, this and this. And it's just, more conversation. She asked.
No. Has she ever asked you any sexual questions about what you do?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Phoenix.
Wait.
Wait.
Hold on. Phoenix, are you talking to us directly through the phone or are you on speakerphone?
Oh, I had to change location. Hold on, I'll try to
Yeah, you sound far away, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So, Phoenix, I have a question for you. So when she was being all Phoenix, y'all niggas talk a lot. Phoenix. So when she was being all inquisitive and asking you about what you do, what did she ask you specifically about? Because you could have used that to hop onto something else. But go ahead. What did she ask you about?
Well, you just ask like, okay, like, did you go out on a date with him first? Did y'all, you know what I'm saying? Do you?
No. That's not what I asked you. No. Bro, I asked you, did she specifically ask you about sex? About like what you do, what are you into, like shit like that?
Oh, yeah.
How are you lying to Phoenix? Somebody, man, dude, come on, dog. This ain't making no sense.
No.
This ain't making sense, man. You telling me she asked you about sex, but then y'all turn around and pass recipes, dog? How the fuck do y'all get from talking about sex to cookie recipes and shit?
Because when I try to lightweight touch on the attraction.
Wait, you trying to touch her?
No. He said touch on the attraction.
Yes, when I try to touch on the attraction, and all I get is a thank you, I just back off of it. Like, okay.
Oh yeah, you ain't fucking. Yeah, you ain't fucking. But Phoenix, let me tell you how sad you are though, brother. And this is kind of pathetic because you've been dealing with this woman for 3 years and you've been wanting to fuck. And the more she tells you about other niggas' dicks and shit, you want to fuck even more, which is kind of odd. But you want to fuck even more. And the fact that you want to fuck her, but that she's kind of shutting it down. And you're willing to say, well, I can't fuck her, so I'll go back to just exchanging cookie recipes. It's like you're settling for this, although you really want to.
And she fucking had an attitude with you.
Yeah,
can you imagine that? She gave you girlfriend energy without the sex.
Oh my!
Wow. Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying I wasn't not like I knew. Like you asked.
She gave you so much emotion without no sex.
Last time you talked to her,
throwing up all of that emotions on him and shit.
Yeah, when's the last time you talked to her, Phoenix?
That's when she snapped on me like Friday.
So Monday, tomorrow she's gonna apologize and she's like, "Can we be girlfriends again?"
Nah,
you do understand?
There's a very popular rom-com that Netflix just uploaded. She's been dying to watch it.
Yeah,
she gonna call you. Y'all gonna make popcorn and shit together.
Yeah, no.
Y'all gonna wear onesies with the hoods and shit. You know,
y'all call boys and shit. Put posters on the wall and put hearts in your notebook and be like, "We're gonna be forever, sisters for life."
Did she call you her BFF?
Together and shit.
BFF.
When I call in to get the game, I apply the game.
Phoenix, you've been listening to us too long to do this. How long have you been listening to us, Phoenix?
I've been 4 years.
So you met her 3 years ago. So that means you had
I met her 4 years ago.
Right, okay.
I met her right as I started my job.
So when did we teach you to pass recipes with women? Tell us, which one of us told you to pass recipes to a woman?
Like
I want to point out how 50's internet is fucked up and how it's all fucking blurry and shit. Nigga, fix your shit, nigga.
Oh, my internet's blurry?
Yeah, nigga, this is fucked up, nigga. Fix your shit, nigga.
Oh, is my mic blurry?
Oh, yeah. Is that my mic?
Is my mic blurry? So that may be a little StreamYard-ish, nigga. Is it affecting my? Do I sound like Voltron? Hey, my internet got a 2.5 hour limit, nigga. It says, hey, you've been live too many hours on this motherfucker, man. Too much game. It's flashing on my screen.
We are in overtime, though. We are in overtime.
Too much.
We definitely overtime. So Phoenix, man, you know, this is the thing, man. Just keep it work. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you know, just hit her up and say, look, let me see your girlfriends, fuck her girlfriends, and then call it a day. That's it.
Lucario, no, he can't because she gonna tell him he ain't the one to fuck. He's the one to friend.
Yes, she already has a perception of him that's been formed.
So that's true.
You definitely need one of us, dog. You've been listening to us for 4 years, and this is what you got out of us. I feel insulted. I mean, all the Game Kings, the videos, the seminars, all these videos we put out every single week, and this is the product we're getting.
That's why I told
4
the car to show
years?
his back. That's why I told the car to show his back because of that shit right there.
You know what's funny? You know what's messed up about it? And shout out to Harrison in the chat. He said, "Tell Phoenix to give me her number." So, this is Phoenix, and this is the thing, and this is not just for you, Phoenix, but this is for any of you guys out there. Whenever a woman has you in the friend zone shit, you're trapped, because now what's going to happen is, even if you were trying to like really get at her, she's going to shame you. Phoenix, I thought we were friends. How could you do this? And you know, the rest of these guys and blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll shame you.
How can you do this?
Why would you ruin what we've had for the last 3.5 years, Phoenix?
Yeah, I thought you were different.
Yeah, I thought you were different.
And by the way, Phoenix, so I was sucking the guy's dick last night. I didn't even know him very well. And he was fucking the shit out of me. And he was like, man, I'm a maintenance man.
Oh, it makes sense now. Because earlier, Phoenix, you said that Phoenix, real quick, hold on, Phoenix. You said earlier that she told you, you're making me feel like a whore, or you're making me feel like a hoe. Now that makes sense, because she's telling you about all the dick she's sucking. And now you're trying to come at her, and she's like, "How dare you assume that just because I do that I'm just bad like that?" That's why she's offended, because she's sharing, these things with you, and you're trying to come at her now when you should have came at her before.
I would have been teabagged her.
I wasn't coming.
I would have teabagged her on break.
No, Phoenix. You did see a lot of you guys, y'all assume because you didn't actually say, "Let's hook up," because you didn't actually say, "Hey, meet me here." The moment you start giving her compliments, and you never did that before, she knows what you're doing. Oh, now he's trying to fuck. So women always know it's coming. When women friend zone you niggas, they know it's coming at some point. So a lot of times they're prepared to counter it, or like Elle said, they'll just shame you. So when you started trying to give her compliments, and she said thank you, she already knew what you were trying to do, fam. She said she's not dumb. Right. But y'all got
Yeah, you're the most patient friend zone nigga. I even know there's a lot of guys that can't wait in the friend zone too long. Nigga, you've been in friend zone for 4 years.
4 years.
4 years, dog.
How does that feel, dog? And you can't even fuck her friends now. You've been so deep in the friend zone.
No, so let me ask you this: have you ever touched her have you ever touched her body at all? Have you ever like grabbed something or
rubbed something?
Nah. We in the workplace. I ain't doing
no.
But she can still
I'm
tell you
talking
about
about outside of work though. You ain't never like, hey.
No, because like you said, working somebody to take the HR
outside of
Yeah,
work.
no, you've already. Do you understand what we're saying to you? You've already broke all HR rules, bro.
I understand now, but I'm just saying that was my mental logic before.
Yeah, dog. And I think you was doing it as a cope because you didn't want to be active.
Yeah, I'm already crossed it.
You see, I think you're comfortable with being in the friend zone by saying it is, you don't want to, mess up your work. But really what you're doing is you're still being active, but yet you're coping with your insecurities by saying, "Oh, I can't do this because of work." Because for real, you've already broke all the rules for HR. You're fucked up. So she got you. So you know what you might as well go ahead and knock him down now.
Oh, she ain't gonna let him hit. Yeah.
I'm telling you what, I think with one of our help, I think the nigga can knock her down.
The most she might let you, the most.
Get out.
He gonna lose his job.
I think I need to analyze every text message. I think I need to go through his cloud and just look at all of his 4 years of text messages, and then I need to hear at least 1 or 2 recorded conversations. And after that, I'm telling you, dog, I will flip this thing for you, dog. You will be at work, and I'm telling you, you will be the most. I'm telling you, you will get this pussy. We got to turn this around, though. You've had a losing season for 4 years.
The most she might let him do, she might let him eat that motherfucker. She might let him eat that motherfucker, but she ain't gonna let him climb up.
You're caller. Do you have game, caller?
Oh my God, no.
Huh?
Do you have any game?
Do I have any game?
Yes.
Say no. Say no.
Yeah.
No.
This nigga.
No.
Steve, I've been.
This nigga said yes. Do you hear that?
Phoenix. You called in the Zag show yesterday asking about what? What was your question, Mr. Half Game? What was your question you asked Zag show on? What was that question?
Yeah, he sure did.
Oh, about the bedroom and the playroom. And stuff
Right,
like
about
that.
the bedroom, playroom, right? And yet you say you try to tell us you got game.
Hey, caller, either you have it or you don't. It's not
You
no
don't.
1
No
ounce,
middle
2
ground.
ounce. You don't have percentages of game. You do know that, right? There's no percentage.
Yeah, but I mean, I can call in to further expand.
Phoenix, real quick. Does she know about your playroom? Does this woman that the woman that we're talking about, does she know about your playroom?
No.
Why?
Why haven't you shared that with her? You share recipes.
And then she's telling you about the best dick she done had, and you're not exposing this shit.
Yo, Phoenix. The bottom line
Because it's like yesterday, you all said don't be telling everyone about the kids. So I don't play.
Bro, but you sharing a recipe, you doing everything else with this bitch, bro.
You doing everything, motherfucker.
Why am I going to share details about the playroom?
No. Phoenix, you're getting it wrong. You see, you're thinking about the playroom. You have shared way too much with this woman for the last 3.5 years. That's what we're trying to explain to you. Fuck the playroom. But what I'm saying is, if you're willing to share all of this for the last 3.5 years and allow her to tell you about her escapades with different men and all this shit, she should at least know about your playroom, and then you could give her an invitation. Yeah, hey, you should come over and try out some of my whips and my chains and shit.
Miles is right, and not only is Miles right, but you're rising her curiosity to what fucking can go on in that room.
Because Phoenix, if you gonna sit there and say, "Oh well, you guys said not to share it with every woman," bruh, you already broke all the fucking rules. You wasn't listening to us for the last 3.5 years. You see, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't. Hey, Phoenix, I know you call in like, bro, you're a friend to the show, so it's not just you. But I'm saying you guys do this shit all the time, where you pick and choose the one thing you want to listen to us about, just to try to save face for the shit that you've been fucking up about. You've been fucking up, and then you're gonna be like, well, you guys said this, nigga. If you was listening to us from the beginning, you wouldn't be in the 3.5 year friend zone with the bitch at your job.
Oh God.
Hello?
That's just what I'm saying. But like you just said though, if I'm just like, okay, leave that all the way alone, there's no point in talking to each other with them. I'm saying anything else. So why not go find new ones and start new? Kind of like the asteroid's already headed towards Earth. It's going to hit anyway, so then what's the point?
What?
Go find something else.
Phoenix, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
So, Phoenix, this is what I would tell you. Phoenix. So this is what I would tell you. If you want to fuck with Fiv and get behind the scenes and have him help you with that, so be it. But if you're not gonna do that, what I will tell you is immediately stop fucking with this bitch. Stop dealing with her, bro. Like, period. And if she asks you why, you can just tell her the truth. Say, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm attracted to you. I've been wanting to give you this dick. And all this talking that we doing, I feel like all I'm doing is just teasing myself with it. So unless we fucking, I can't fuck with you. Just tell her that.
Can't do it, Zach. You're going to get in trouble.
That sounds so bad right there.
And I agree with you, Zach. That's what I'm gonna do. But
hey, no. Wait, Zach. No, don't tell him to do that. No, Phoenix. You're gonna break all girlfriend trust and bond, man. And then she's gonna go to HR. She gonna go to look. You're breaking their trust.
He already was hung up on Steve. She said, "What do you think I am?" and hung up in his face.
Exactly. Well, what do you think you're gonna do? Hey, wait. Watch it real quick, Phoenix. If you do exact thing, and I say do it if you want to, but watch this. She's gonna say you disingenuous all this time. I thought you really cared about me and you were my friend. And all the time you've been wanting to try to fuck me for 3 years, and watch what happens.
It don't matter. Do it anyway, nigga.
I mean, I think you should go ahead and lose your job. It's already done. You might as well just go all porno with her.
It's already done.
Send her a couple of pictures.
HR.
Hey, this is ready. Hey, if I was you, I will go online, right? And find me a long and it's the real food. Let's exchange some real recipes. Send her a picture of a fucking big ass sausage and say, "Hey, what would you do with this?"
All right, man. We on FBOT. Come on, guys. Let's
all right, Pete, we'll let you go, Pete. All right, Pete, we'll holler back at you, dog.
Come
This
on,
can't be real, dog. Man, my God, man. Y'all need to get, oh, man. No, we cannot. Hey, we got to get ready. Last call. Last 503, you're our last guy. What's your question? What's up? Your last one. What's up?
It's Raymond Barnett, 33, Portland, Oregon. I had a question about wanting to figure out exactly how I can step up or improve my flirting technique.
Get coaching.
How can you ask that question?
No, he said step up. So what are we stepping up from, caller?
Like I don't really. I have like lack thereof. Like I think I know what flirting is, but I'm not really good at it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Okay,
no, you don't.
Okay, let him explain it. So what? Because I know we're gonna make this call.
I feel I'm not good at it. That's
okay, not being good and not knowing what it is. So what is flirting to you? What is flirting?
To be honest, I don't think I saw the definition of it either.
Oh, okay. So caller, are you on the Bad Boy membership?
No, I'm not on the.
Okay, on the Bad Boy membership, I have a whole program called The Art of Flirting. So all you got to do is watch that, and then you'll know how to flirt. But what do you say to women right now? What do you say to women when you're talking to them? What do you want to make happen?
Not really much. Like I'm good at conversation, but I'm just not good at flirting.
You're not good at conversation because that's part of.
Let me ask him another question. Let me ask him, caller. Today is Sunday. Did you approach any women Friday or Saturday?
No, I was at work Friday and Saturday. I work Friday. Saturday.
So what? Why? You know what?
Oh, so you work 24 hours a day. You work 24 hours a day.
I hate this, dog. Like you at work.
I work 2 to 10.
The clubs jump after 11, man. What are we talking about?
I was tired, Steve.
Oh yeah, I forgot y'all. So
I'm gonna tell you, man. I work 20 or 21 hours out of 24 hours a day. Literally,
he got scared, hung up.
Literally.
No, we're not gonna answer.
That's good. That's good then. I mean,
Guys, listen, man. Shout out to Mr. Justin. He's gonna be on the Monday night Zoom call. If you join the Masculine Identity membership right now for 99 cents for the first month, you will be a part of that, man. So go to masculineidentitymembership.com and on the checkout page, just type in the word summer for the discount code so you could join for 99 cents for the first month. And we will have Mr. Justin on the Monday night Zoom call 11 p.m. tomorrow evening, 11 p.m. Make sure you guys are down with that, man, and I'll see you over there. And guys, I appreciate y'all for coming through, everybody in the chat, all the callers, and yeah, man, appreciate it.
Yeah, real quick, man, a shout out to everybody, man, especially all of my silverbacks. I know we got a meeting after the show. I know I see y'all loading in their Zoom call right now, but we're about to rock out, man. Shout out to all of you that are out here trying to get this game. I don't want every caller that called in. We appreciate y'all, man. I know we sound hard sometimes, but I want to let y'all know we're hard because, and we want specific details because it helps everyone. We helping the community. Again, we're losing right now. In order to win, though, you have to recognize what you're doing wrong. And in order to do that, you got to get some coaching. You got to join a membership. You got to do something in order to change. You can't just visit on Sundays and then be friend zone for 3 years because that's not going to work for you, man. We got to get you going.
Exactly.
All right. Anything else? Hey guys, live show. All my chat room dogs. Man Mindset. We're gonna be going live probably around 9 East tonight. 9 East tonight we'll be going live. Lucario, you got anything, or Zach? Do you have anything, guys?
Yeah, just guys, go to badboymembership.com, go to shoplucario.com, get your consultations for the online dating, and go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership. Yeah, make that happen.
Exactly.
Like and subscribe.
All right, guys. So we appreciate y'all. Appreciate yourselves. We'll see you guys next Sunday. We out. Peace. We out. Peace.